wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest.
What's up, Ma? Emma's Rod, and from Lakeisha.
Spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy, I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Howdy, howdy doing? Hey y'all. Hee haw. Baby is Krista Combs. Is he going to be charged? Is he in a lawsuit? What is going on? Well, let's go find out. Okay. All right now. This thing getting on my nerves.
In the house growing up.
This
And if
thing
you
getting
know
on
me,
my
you know this
nerves.
is like
Yeah, they're gonna probably give you some yoo-hoo. Mm-hmm. Hello, Queen.
Hey, Queen, and we're back.
We're back, Jack. Now, we're going to try this again, right? All right. It states that Mr. Young Man, according to the Jasmine brand, right? According to the Jasmine brand, it states Christian Combs, lawyer of victim accusing Diddy's son of sexual assault and drugging her, says we have pics of the client injuries. They sure pick a fine time to, you think, come out and say these things. Well, it says the Jasper brand exclusively reports details surrounding new allegations faced by Christian Combs, the son of Sean Combs, have been released. It says earlier today it was reported that Christian Combs is being named in a looming lawsuit accusing the rap star of actually assaulting and hugging a woman. In an exclusive statement to the Jasmine brand, attorney Tyrone Blackburn confirms this and tells us that Diddy is aware of the lawsuit his son faces, and Diddy attorneys have also been informed. Blackburn also tells us that he has photos of his client injuries and adds it would be filed in the incoming weeks. Now you got to prove that them injuries belong to the night that they were there. Hopefully, got a timestamp on it, and you got to prove that what they be doing a lot of. What I'm like, what is this unconscious stuff? Like, what's wrong with these? I mean, if it's true, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. We don't know. We don't know. God dang it! I'm always touching something. Ay ay ay! I tell you, man, oh man. Did a snap back in there? No. I'm going to snap it back in there for y'all. Yeah, here I go again. Now, what do you think on that? What is up with this drunken stuff, girl? And you want them knocked out to do what?
I told you he learned it from Hilton. Dada. His pappy done taught him some things.
That's like with a corpse, girl. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen,
people.
unfortunately, I
Mhm.
experienced something like that, and it did not feel right, and I had to tell the police about it a couple of times, and it just was sad to see a human being really get off on that kind of stuff.
Mm-mm-mm. 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 These people just crazy and wicked and all that stuff, man. What is wrong with these men? It's like shit. And they always talk about, oh, the women they want the women to move. Not according to y'all men these days. Y'all want
And
the
this
women to do what?
guy, This guy used to brag that back in the day that he used to hang with Puffy in them. So, that when everything unfolded, it's just like, oh, hitting a little bit too close to home with the nature boy and the Puffy thing.
Now we want to get into Miss Misa Hilton again without Misa Hilton, right? I think I'm going to show her. I'm just trying to get the clean version. Let's get the clean version if we can. But what we're going to do is just read what it says, right? We could do that. Right? I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Now it says, it states that Misa is speaking on, and again, people going in on her. But at this point, she's thinking as a scared mother, right? And it specifically states, no, we got to get off that. Misa Hilton, the overzealous and overtly militarized force used against my sons Justin and Christian is deplorable. If these were the sons of non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same aggression. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these innocent young black men is despicable. Enough is enough. Did Justin need several laser beams from firearms, whatever, pointed at his chest? Did Christian need a pow pointed at his back of his head while he was handcuffed? How many times have we seen an unarmed black man not make it out of? But baby, this ain't even a suburbs. Like these ain't them for ordinary black men. But I get what she's doing. My son, attorney Jeffrey, is investigating the excessive use of force, which was unnecessary and certainly not required by this. She said not required by this search warrant. Now, maybe it's different types of search warrants, right? By this search warrant. Maybe people didn't read that part. Certainly not required by this search warrant. We will fight for justice, utilizing every imaginable resource, right? Okay, let's hurry up and get on up out of there. Yes, we shall.
So then my question is, do they have search warrants that have excessive force in it included?
I don't know. I think maybe it is because it depends on like where you're going. But again, these are rich people. It's not to say they don't have the same thing. What's up, Mandari? It's not to say they don't have other things that other people have. They've got money.
True.
So they may not want to pow you or nothing like that. But it also doesn't take away, hey, you got money for people. You got the same. You got money just like them. So, again, we don't know. It's a lot of things we don't know. We don't know. But I get people like, well, how you think they're supposed to do this? And how you think they're supposed to do that? We forget that she's still a mother. She know, And I think at that point, just the shock of seeing her son like that, I don't care how old your kid is, it would make you say something like that, if you understand what I'm saying. Even though your kid could be in the wrong or whatever, just the point of seeing all them big old things up there like that and knowing that they had the good life for so long, they don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids been rich and privileged.
Yeah, they're not exposed to that. They may be exposed to a lot of stuff, but police coming and busting through the doors of pop house, no.
I think a lot of people are I think a lot of people they keep forgetting at the end of the day they are still regular people. I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration. But I do think that Diddy has messed it up. I think
I
you
don't
were
think it's
saying that
fair.
before. Everything that you said is absolutely. I totally. It's like you. How do you argue with? I think that he, at this point, it's how they say the kids will suffer for the father's sins, right? And I think,
Absolutely.
and he still, they wouldn't have had that lifestyle without him. And how would they even know to do that? Like, right? They must be okay, son, take that, take that. You go take that. You go take that. Like happy birthday. As a matter of fact, every day is your birthday, right? You know what I'm saying? Like every day is a graduation. Every day is a birthday. And as they see that money is not long as they thought it was, because baby, they are going to be downsizing a lot.
Yeah, when that young rapper got pop out here at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, his stepfather is the one that brought him. I guess he went and told his stepfather, and his stepfather brought him back up there to do the pop out.
Mm. So, mm. So I really think that this I don't know because of the excessive rain that we having, but my internet or my computer's acting really crazy.
Child, this weather has been bipolar, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just trying to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. I'm trying to grind out here, and this rain be raining on my parade. You hear me? I mean, raining on my parade, literally.
Hold on, let's see what Mr. Taggett. Let's see what Mr. Stevie J had to say. Right, we're gonna keep this moving. We're gonna come right back to this stuff. But this is
Maybe.
Stevie. I said it more, but let's see what Stevie had to say. This is credits of TMZ.
I was at his crib working in the studio. I was sitting outside the studio door, and I heard a big boom. Now, mind you, before we get into this, I'm not a spring chicken, even though I look fly.
Oh, stop
But
it!
I've witnessed some historical events of excessive force, but none like this since Saddam Hussein or El Chapo or Pablo Escobar, even Osama bin Laden. I heard a big boom. So I'm thinking, like, a lot of people do work on the island all day long. So I'm figuring someone
The
dropped their
island.
materials. Heard it again. Turn my head, I'm hearing do, 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 do. Armored vehicles, 3 big armored vehicles come. Dudes jump out. I got 50 dots on my shirt.
Get out,
See,
him too.
I haven't seen anything like this.
He got 50 dots.
Can you tell us what his
on my shirt, screaming, "Yo, get on the ground!" I'm like, "Yo, really? I'm the only one here." Took me outside. I asked to speak to the higher ups. I was under arrest, and they said, "No, you're being detained. I want to speak to the higher ups." Spoke to the higher ups. I said, "Am I under arrest?" They said, "No, you're not. Let me let you go." Boom. Let me go check your bags. You don't have any weapons and all. I'm like, I don't have any weapons.
Stevie, what did they take from the house? Were you able to see?
I saw them take like a bag of one bag.
Well, did they take electronics? Because they did in Los Angeles.
I'm sure they took some electronics, some of the camera stuff and all that. Probably they didn't want him to get a look at what they were doing in his crib, like how they came in with the armored trucks. Of course, they took all that stuff.
What did you see when you walked back in?
I just don't want to get too much into that. I just know that I walked in and I took my shirt, screaming, "Yo, get on the ground!" I'm like, "Yo, really? I'm the only one here." Took me outside.
Oh, I forgot that that they was in different places, right? Look at Nelly. Look at Nelly and the Shantae. She getting all big. Now I want to get back to who remembered this when the flies came and it was all on them. I want to get back to here we go. Let's get back to here. Right? This is the Jasmine's brand. And I want to get back to here. So we already saw this, right? Again, we saw that already. Now I want to get back to the day before this took place, which would be his birthday. And look at his brother sitting with Big Bro, right? Do you see what they put here, though? Right? Quincy Jones wishes brother Kristen. That they know his name is Brown, right? They not worth 2 cents. They ain't worth a cent, sis. They ain't worth nothing. They ain't worth nothing at all.
You know, with these media outlets, we better be glad it's the right picture.
But they fix it and they go, Quincy Brown, the slum star, took the Instagram to wish his younger brother a happy 26. I thought it was 25. Y'all confusing me now. What a birthday gift, though, right? You all end up in all the... See how they both got the same exact smile? The post included a video. Yes. Happy birthday, Christian Casey Combs, my young king. I love you with all my heart. They can try to stop us, but we are not stopping the coup. And that's the truth. Right? The celebratory message marks Quincy Brown first. This is second, though. His first social media post since Diddy's Los Angeles Miami homes was raided. Amid ex-trafficking lawsuits against the Bad Boy executive, Diddy attorney have since called the raid a witch hunt. While Quincy Brown is not at either of the residents, Quincy Combs and their brother Justin Combs were seen in handcuffs as Homeland Security agents raided the estates. Just days later, Quincy, here we go. Here we go, Queen. Just days later, Quincy biological father, Albie Shore, pleaded for him to come home. He wrote alongside a photo of them to come together. Let my son come home. Wide open. You're safe here, son. Love you, Pops. You're biological. That is the most embarrassing. Right? That is so embarrassing.
My son said if that would have been him, he would have had to have a talk with his daddy because he said that is so embarrassing.
That is hello. Quincy has not publicly responded to his father's plea. However, Albie Shaw revealed is moving forward with the biop about his life and health, including a life-threatening coma. He opened up about the project during an appearance at an award show recently and suggested that it would feature more alarming accusations against Diddy, who raised Quincy amid his lengthy relationship with Quincy's mother, Miss Kim Porter. Albie Shore, this is Mr. Albie Shore, right? Albie Shore told the audience at the Equal Justice Now Awards in LA with civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump by his side. Hold on to your britches, and you'll really understand how I ended up in a coma. Ain't that some type of crap to say? Ain't that some sugar honey iced tea?
If I were him, I would wait until Sean Combs is behind bars securely before I start saying anything, especially allegedly that is how he ended up in the coma. So, sir, tread lightly.
If he did, because then you have to explain why Christopher Williams ended up there, right? You have to explain that. Now that I'll be like, this why I stopped talking to you, pops. Because at the end of the day, unlike Nature Nut, he is keeping his mouth shut. So that's why we don't know where this case is going to go. See, we the people always think we are the lawyers and the judges and the jurors, right? And we keep saying, oh, the feds come, this have to be. He wasn't arrested or detained, right? Wasn't arrested on nothing. So that means they didn't find anything. They're still building the case, right? Now, as they're building the case, we have to make sure they have to make sure everything what that man said is true, and that's what have to be done in court. But he wasn't charged, so as of now, he's a free man. Does that mean he's not going to get arrested? We don't know. But the evidence that they do have so far did not get him arrested. So as of now, it's a lawsuit. As of now, it's still a lawsuit.
True.
Now, again, I get there is no statute of limitations for babe or anything else, right? But women, we have to, like, even that other case, now all of a sudden, yeah, he the one popped me, right? Like that was 30 something, almost 30 years ago, right? 25 years ago. Now you remember who popped you after you done got paid? Like it would make you say, yeah, this is a witch hunt, right? Sometimes people
I
could be in
thought
the
she
wrong.
always said that he popped her. She didn't say that?
Mm-mm,
Mm.
mm-mm. Now she remembers, right? Now I don't know where she remembers. And again, we don't know, right? We don't know. All we do know is that if again, who do you believe? The jurors got to believe, right? Even though with the evidence or not, the jurors have to believe, right? I think when it came down, like so far, right? Like what R. Kelly, they was able to talk themselves or whatever. I don't know how they're gonna do it here because I don't know how they're gonna do it because see the thing is women, what they're gonna stop doing, what they're showing you and what they're going to stop doing. Like this is not a cult, right? So a cult is they promise you one thing, you end up in a cult, brainwashed, manipulated. But like outside of Cassie, what they're going to stop doing is they number one, they're going to take away their statutes of limitations. Number one, they're going to stop that. They're going to give you a certain amount of time, right? And then number two, what they're going to stop doing is they're going to stop going lenient on people who goes to the parties, right? If you already know, like if the whole world know about the parties and the person, what they're going to start doing is making it bad for other women. If you understand what I mean, right? Like if you, that's like going into, right? That's like if you go to the doctor, you can expect to be seen by a doctor. You ain't just going into the hospital just to sit in there, right? You know it's a hospital. So you can't be like, oh, I was seen by a doctor or I was seen by a nurse or somebody came to me asking me my medical history. No, you're in a hospital, right? So you're going to these X parties, or you're going to these late parties. See, I'm not talking about for regular folks. I'm talking about for the higher up folks and stuff like that. But then again, when they send set up people, when they get tired of you and they send set up people for you, these are some of the things that happen. They send a op up in there when they get tired of you and they want to do things all the time. This is the things that happen. So we don't know which one is it at this point, right?
That's so true. Because they on a time limit. They definitely are be on the time limit.
Mm-hmm. And when they get tired of you, baby, they get tired of you and they want some of their money back and they want to deplete your resources. That is one of the ways they do it. As they say, they send the women in. If you're a man, they send the man in because women get got too.
Also, it's a way of doing things. They do a lot of down low stuff. And I'm not just talking about down low, like, go,
Mm-hmm.
men way. But I'm just saying, but at the same time, they're not as flamboyant or blatant with it, you know? So, of course, the rule of thumb is they have to put it in our face, but it's, it's more
Mm-hmm.
incognito than what he does, and what a lot of them do.
I think the thing is, yeah, that is true. Another thing is, it's like now we cannot say, like, a lot of things we can't say no more, right? But we do know since the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, up until now. Remember, that's what we since we know. This been happening way before then. But I'm talking about since TV or the communication was televised, or not even televised, before it hit the radios, right? Remember, we had the radio first, right? The radio airwaves. Then we had the TV, right? So we do know that is the lifestyle of a lot of these artists. Like, we've been New Liberace and everybody else, right? We all know they was living that type of lifestyle. Rock Hudson, you know, and a lot of our favorite people. So that is rampant
Cary,
in that lifestyle.
Cary Grant.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you go to these places in the industry, I'm not talking about regular folks. So I don't want to hear nothing about. I'm not talking about you. We regular folks. We didn't ask for a lot of things. Some of them women do, but most of us don't ask for it. Right? We didn't ask to be. We not talking about when you go into these basketball games and you know how they treat women. You know what you're gonna be doing that night, right? You know these things. Because why do some people go home? Right? Some people go home. Why do some people go home? Why do some people stay? And why some people like, nah, some be like, well, shoot, girl, I will stay, right? I will be in the picture. I might go up in the room. You have some girls at some point in time, but it doesn't take away at the same breath. No means no. Doesn't matter why they was there, and it doesn't matter
Right.
what they came for. The minute they say no, no means no. We can't have selective outrage now and say no don't mean no. No still means no. So that I say all that to say, when that's why they're going to give you a timeline to make reports. They're going to give you a timeline because that's what a lot of people are doing. They, hey, Miss Leo, the statutes was something like a ridiculous 4 to 10 years for jurisdiction. That's why they are not charging them after all them years with bait. They are charging them with different things. Yeah, because see, what happens is while you staying quiet, you let an animal stay on the street. That's why so many women have to come forward because you didn't say nothing. Then the next one ain't say nothing. Then the next one ain't say nothing. So after that, you're partially responsible because you didn't do nothing. Like people don't think when they don't say nothing, when they do say something, it's not the fact that if they go to jail or they don't go to jail. The fact is you could be saving somebody's life. Like you gotta shame the devil.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I believe in that. Expose that process.
Because how
Because
we
you don't
think,
know where they're gonna go.
yeah. Because how we think, remember, it's always a flip side to how we think. You got the Democrats, I'm just using Democrats, Republican as an example, right? So you got one to think one. So how we see things and how they see things, it's totally different. It's totally different. Girl, I found my cashews. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, y'all. But how we all see things is differently. We may see it one way, but they may change the laws to make it to where, as listen, you can't get no money, you can't get no nothing unless you tell within a certain amount of time. Now you can still report the crime, but how they deal with it might be differently. Because them jurors now is like, you know what, you don't know. Just like Bill Cosby. If he did, we don't know, but we can say he did, but he still say he did. But if he did, imagine if they would have put a stop to him in the beginning. How many women came forward? Do you know? Well, we just say a lot of women came forward.
A whole lot. It probably was between 12 and 20.
Yeah, about that much. Mm-hmm. So so a lot of people is starting to see things differently, right? So you got all the men. I would never call none of them a liar. That's never gonna ever come out my mouth ever. If they lying, then a jury will have to prove that. To me, you will have to be proven. That's why women, please, I can't tell you enough. Learn your sons no means no. Tell them the minute the female say no, I don't care if you're married, nothing. The moment she says no, you ought to get up off her and leave. I don't care if it's to a bathroom, to a shower, or out the house. Your job is to leave. If she's joking, the joke would be on her, but it would not be on you. Even if you did report it and they caught it 30 years later, that is hard to prosecute unless a minor or you suffered severe physical damage. Women need to teach their sons that. You don't teach your sons nothing else. Teach them no means no. Teach them stop making these babies. Teach them don't come to you about no woman is bitter. You are a woman yourself. You know for a fact that if a man want to see his child, you tell your son take her to court. Tell your son if you can't take her to court, that means you don't want to pay no child support. So get up out my face. Because that's the only thing a woman going to do. Oh, you want to take me to court? I get child support. But hey, you get to see your kid. And then go for 50-50. So maybe she can't get the full thing.
Right.
Mothers know these things, and we listen to stupidness, right? We listen to, oh, no, that go for your son too. Oh, no. Let me see. What else did I have? I had her. Something else I wanted to show.
Our children should not be exempt from doing right and being morally correct.
Yeah. Because we don't want to see our babies in jail, and we don't want them to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them be like Nature Boy Imagine. I don't ever want to imagine. But you ain't birth your kids for them to spend their life in jail. Right? Hey, we did not birth our kids for that. We didn't birth them. I know I didn't birth nobody. I birthed you to be free. I did not birth you
Absolutely.
to be in nobody's jail for the rest of your life. So that's our way of saving our son. I'm your first one to stop listening to these people. Stop listening to these people. We can't tell them that enough, but hopefully they will learn. Where's my... Here we go.
I learned how to pray over my sons. So regardless
Yeah.
if they don't relate to what I'm saying, God will touch them and talk to them himself. And it always works.
Yeah.
And they come
Yeah.
back to me and they talk to me about the very thing that I say, God, I'm giving this to you. You talk to them, you meet them where they need to be met, and he does it.
Now let's hear what my man Ed Lover. Cause he do got people that have his back. And people like, why would you have this person back? Because they all know how them parties are, right? That's a little bit how. Right? They all know how them parties are. That's how some of them could still have their back. Duh. And that
Yep.
person probably was there for them and they never seen none of that. We don't know.
And Ed Lover was around before he was around.
A long time. Yeah. And this is by my Forgotten King. Go check out my man Sincere.
How much money you worth to me, you and don't get out of pocket. Why did all this stuff start happening? Right with the Diageo, to me, the shit is written on the wall, plain to see for anybody to see.
Yeah.
That
You
there's
can't even
somebody,
imagine what he's
babe,
gonna
somebody that got some money want to or put a foot in Puff's ass. I'm telling you.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. Forgotten Kings TV.
Luke responds to Diddy getting his house raided by federal agents. According to Uncle Luke, he believes that Diddy is being targeted by Diageo, the liquor company. Now, for those who may not know, Diddy sued Diageo, accusing them of discrimination. However, Diageo, after it was reported that Diddy and Diageo resolved their issues behind closed doors, making Diageo the sole owner of Ciroc Vodka and De Leon Tequila. Now remember, Diddy was the face of Ciroc, right? Him and his branding is the reason why Ciroc became one of the popular alcohol brands at the time. And of course, the same success he had with Ciroc, he was attempting to do the same for De Leon. And for whatever reason, Diageo had other plans. So now people are sitting back after seeing what happened this week with Diddy and his family, right? Seeing his family in handcuffs, seeing Diddy stopped by federal agents at Miami airport, even though it was reported that, Diddy was on the run. However, that isn't the case, right? Diddy is a free man as of right now. And people are starting to look at this whole situation differently. Now, for those who may not know, yesterday, Diddy was spotted hanging out at Top Golf with his kids, right? So now, after, reports of Diddy being on the run, now we're starting to see a change in the narrative, right? Now we're starting to see that, maybe Diddy, has a possibility of beating this thing. Again, these are all accusations. We haven't seen any evidence, right, pulled from these raids. But again, now other people are coming out this week, coming forward to speak up on behalf of Diddy. And one of those people is the famous Ed Lover. Now, yesterday, Ed Lover took to his podcast, the Come On Son podcast, to respond to Diddy's house being raided by federal agents. According to Ed Lover, he believes Diageo was the ones responsible for the witch hunt we seen take place with Diddy and his family this week. So now we got Ed Lover agreeing with Uncle Luke when he said,
I don't believe that. I'm not saying Diageo, but they not responding. They got themselves. Diddy did that to himself. Let's carry on.
As he believes that Diddy is being targeted. Okay, according to Ed Lover, he believes Diageo was the one targeting Puff. All right, now before we get into it, Ed Lover had to say in its entirety. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description so you can hear what was said. And also, what are your thoughts on these claims? Do you agree with Uncle Luke, Ed Lover, and others who say that Diddy is being targeted? Do you think there's some truth to these claims, or do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Grip. Till next time, peace.
But I've known Diddy for well over 30 years. And all I could go by is how Diddy treated me. We were always respectful, always cool. We were supposed to do some business together that didn't pan out. But we've always been cool all the time. Always the Playboy this, Playboy that. I actually, funny thing is, I have Diddy with my sign, original sign, doing come on, son.
I think I seen that.
Somebody sent it to me. So I got Diddy with the Come On Son sign. So it's always cool. I have never been involved or seen any of his quote unquote freak offs that people are saying that he had. I was never a part of that. I always knew when it was time to go home. But it's somebody, I believe what I just saw Uncle Luke say earlier today, that this is a machine coming after this dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think, and I said this publicly, and now for the first time, I'm going to say this on my podcast, I think it's Diageo.
Really?
Diageo is fucking powerful. These people put money behind political campaigns. They're the second or the third largest alcohol distribution company in the world. Right, and Suntory is one of them too.
Yeah.
But Diageo are big. Puff made a lot of money for Diageo and with Diageo with Ciroc. Ciroc became so big that Diageo was fine with people thinking it was Puffy's liquor and never was.
Yeah.
Oh, then here comes the De Leon.
The De Leon.
Right. And De Leon comes out, and then they buy Casamigos from George Clooney and them for $400 million. So of course, if I just spent $400 million or something, or however much they gave George Clooney his partner, I'm going to start pushing that.
Yeah.
And De Leon kind of got pushed on the back burner. And then Puff all of a sudden decides to sue them for racial discrimination. All of this shit comes out right after that. Right after the Cassie case came up, then all the other cases from the Adult Survivors Act in New York came up. Now the kid Little Rod, who's supposed to be a videographer or a producer, produced on his last album, or his shit is coming up. He's suing everybody. All of this shit is coming right after Diageo, y'all racially discriminated against me and tried to sue him. We know how the a lot of people feel about black people.
Yeah.
When you get money with them and they getting a lot of money, you got to always remember in their eyes and in the back of their minds, you ain't nothing but a, and that's all you ever going to be. I don't give a how much money you worth. To me, you and don't get out of pocket. Why did all this stuff start happening? Right with the Diageo. To me, this shit is written on the wall.
Remember, we just covered the news, me and my co-host. We do not agree with it. I don't speak for myself, but I'm just saying the views of what we cover is not our views. Let me put it like that.
Absolutely.
Now, she may agree, but I'm gonna say
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Yes. I can't even say
son.
I can't even say it's unfortunate because he had it coming. But yes, it's these things. It's a domino effect. It was a domino effect. That's what it was. It ain't no conspiracy against from the liquor company or whatever. Now, yeah, he probably did piss them people off. Like he done pissed a lot of people off. But I don't think that they were behind this. It was his own doing from all of the horrible stuff that he has done throughout time.
And he too cocky. He done probably. Oh, you think you and I think even though Luke was saying the same thing, I think Luke was basically saying it a little bit better. But they just keep putting Diageo name. No, it ain't Diageo. It's whomever he pissed off, as they should be. They should be, because he had to really do something for them to be pissed off. He got too cocky.
Yeah, he probably walked in there like he had the biggest eggplant and was gonna slam it on the table and tell them what was what, and they was gonna tell him, no, I don't think so. You don't run me, you don't run us, we run you.
And then the way the universe works anyway, that ain't his money anyway. That's all the people who he robbed money. So his pocket is gonna be where they should have been anyway.
Yes.
Even though it's not going into people happy. I'm not happy because it's not going into the artist pockets. You took all that money from the artists, they legacies, and then when you did that 25th anniversary, no, we not okay. I don't agree with that either.
Craig Mack ascended broke.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unfortunately, he got mixed up into a cult, but
I know.
It was just ridiculous. It's like that man. And the fact that these Puffy has never been, and I believe I'm gonna try to see if I can find the quote, but I believe he says that he's not a hit maker like that. He doesn't want artists that can be really hit makers. He just wants them to get by, like he'll put a good beat behind whoever the person is. He wants them to get by enough where there's a hype, but like he don't want them to be big. Like I guess he wanted to be the big artist.
I agree but disagree, right? Only person I might agree with that would be, but they still good to me and they still my girls. But that would be can't you see? But again, because we not gonna call Biggie like them boys that he could rap like 112. Them boys can sing, right? It's like everybody put on have talent. What's his name? I don't mind if it rain forever. Rain, let it rain.
Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas. It's talented, right? So people say that, but when you think about his artists, even at day 26, them boys can sing. There's not too many people. Only people he didn't do who wasn't all of that was the boy group. The rap group with the girl. Now Baps was good, But the rest of them was alright. They was alright. But it wasn't like they was all of that. Right? And then they didn't learn from Puffy no way. Mace was writing all the rap. So I saw that what you was talking about. I saw it. Right. And they made it sound like let's give it a good, but you sit back and you think about it. Faith Evans, talented. Right. So who's
people are very talented. So I just remember hearing about him saying it. But yes, they are. It does not negate away from their talents and things like that. You know.
No, but I saw what you're talking about. So that's what I was saying too when I saw it. I know exactly what the quote that's I don't know where it came from neither. But it is out there, and I had to think about it. I'm like, yeah, but then I'm like, nah, just them other boys that he put out. But technically, he didn't find the talent. Most of them fell into his lap. Like Uptown, he was already working, and they was already there. When he got Bad Boys, he started out with two talented people. Mary J was already there. Mace was good.
Yeah, because she was doing backup
dancing. Said that, but when you sit back and think about it, even if you go, yeah, and then you're like, no.
Right.
You can't take nothing from them.
Okay, I know Mary was doing backup for him for Father MC, but was Puffy doing backup too? Was he dancing at one point?
Yes, right. He was there. He danced. I believe it was Stacey Ladders. So that was pop. He started out dancing just like majority of the actors. But hey, when he's the only person, if he wasn't such who he is, you could literally say started from the bottom down. He started from the bottom. That's why he thought when he got to the top, well, let me treat them how I was treated instead of making it better. Because every which way, for him to start at the bottom, the way he's doing was done to him.
I've always believed that. Andre Harrell and Clive.
Diddy just made sure he got big. Now, I think they had it backwards. The artist was good and he rode off their hotel. Diddy just made sure he got big by always he's making sure he was. Yes. But Diddy has a way, I seen him of pulling things out of you, right? So, but if you listen to Keisha Cole's song, that last night, baby, you made you ain't embarrassing me on the stage. You better hit every damn.
That is my stuff too. But yeah, he made her. He pulled that out of her. Woo.
But
wait, but the ironic thing at the end of that song, I always knew he was dead. He was unalive serious when he was talking at the end of that song, Applet.
What do you mean?
You ain't never heard the end of the last night when you better pick up the phone. If you didn't pick the phone, I was on my way to come and blow that MF up.
Oh.
Then he gonna giggle at the end, talking about, nah, I'm just playing. No, you serious? You serious? We know what you did to Kid Cudi Carr.
Listen, everybody knew from the get-go that man had a temper. He's always had a temper. More do you need? You already see it. Stop acting like y'all don't know. Stop acting like he don't sting, okay?
You can see it all in his face and in his eyebrows like Nature Nut. You can see it. Some ain't working all the way up there.
Especially when you're a knock and things are done to you. Baby! But they unleash on regular people. Whatever happened to them will happen to everybody else, like 10 times more, or 10 times more.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna hear a little bit more of this because there ain't that much left.
Oh, plain to see for anybody to
Right.
see
Yeah,
that
I can't
there's
even
somebody,
imagine what he's
babe,
going to
somebody
do.
that got some money want to or put in their foot in Puff's ass. I'm telling you, he had to sell his shares of Revolt. He has no ownership of Revolt no more.
No, I know he doesn't. Mhm.
His reputation as a businessman is shot. He'll never get another distribution deal. Bad Boy Records, for the most part, are done.
Yeah.
It's done, babe.
Mhm.
It's done. Somebody out there f***ing Puff worse than they tried to Russell Simmons. This is a thing where people are failing to realize where everything, all the raids and all that, Puff has yet to be arrested. He has not been arrested, but he's being vilified and he hasn't been formally charged with any
I
crime.
think they just want to ridicule him and bring him down to nothing.
But why? Why, babe, here's my shit.
Who is Babe? Now that's why I said we gotta know
I
what
was
we're
about to
talking
say
about.
the same thing. Who that
That's
is?
why.
Who that
That's
is?
why. That's why I said we had to be careful what we say. He was not charged with anything, right? Peace and love, peace and love. So he was not charged with anything. So we have to be careful before we put stuff out there, you know. And we gotta be careful when we do that. But I'm telling you, I'm not. But we still don't. We ain't gonna act like we don't know who he is, though. That's what we ain't gonna do, right? Now we can't say like that's his house, and they didn't sign up for that freaky leaky stuff. We ain't gonna say they didn't sign up for it. That's for a judge and jury. We gonna be careful over here, right? But I don't know what you talk. I don't really know. I don't know, man.
How you gonna vilify a villain? Please answer that. How are you gonna vilify a villain? Please. They're
I don't
already
really
a villain.
know, man. He's a villain, and like I said, whatever when you do on a knock, and that happens to a knock, and then on top of that, you do things happen to him. Oh, you have released the beast. You have released a beast, right? And then some of the people who vilify him is they're not here no more. They're not
Right.
here no more.
Right.
But they got to be careful with Puffy because Puffy, a lot of things he did not do by himself. He didn't do by himself. That's why Quincy too. Like Ninja, I ain't get the okay. You gonna protect me? I've seen this. I've seen this man. Right? You haven't seen him when he's angry. I've seen him when he's angry. Right? I've seen him when he's angry.
Okay.
Pop, shut up.
Okay. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Put a gag order on Al. Stat. Put a gag order on him.
I think he was putting Quincy in position anyway.
Yes.
That's why he had Quincy so close to him. That's why Quincy ain't worrying about nothing. He ain't worrying about nothing. Ain't worrying because he know his mama told him and Puff told him, take care of these kids. Something happened to me or something happened to me, depends on which one is talking to him. You are in charge.
That's deep. That's a heavy load.
Mm-hmm. And if you look at him, if you look at his page since when before this happened, Quincy was putting out a lot of things. He's putting out a lot of symbolic stuff. If people know how to read it, he was telling some messages like crazy. So we ain't gonna act like Quincy don't know what's going on and what's gonna happen,
Right.
but Quincy is well prepared. Believe that. They done prepared him since he was young. And Albie knows that.
But you have to be when you're
Albie
growing
just
up
trying to
in
get
that
his
business.
name back out there.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but he was told certain instructions. So that's why he has more power than what we think. And that's why he called Diddy Daddy.
And I'm sure that Kim
He
gave
called
them
him
some
Daddy.
instructions too. I'm
He got
sure.
instructions from
Sure.
both of them.
Yep.
That's just what I think. I don't know, but by the way he's acting, the way every time something happened, he pop up with a sibling in a video or in a picture. He pops up with a sibling. He just was with Baby Love the other day. He with the twins. The only person he hasn't been with, which we're going to see, is Chance. He been with every last one of them. In January, when stuff was going bad, right before things happen, it's like he knows. So he'll put a video up there, I'm with you regardless of what. That's what he told Justin. I showed y'all on his page. So he's saying, regardless of what, I'm going to ride. I'm riding with you. He said, my brother. And you cannot tell two boys that all he know from the time Justin is born, all he knows is Quincy as his brother. That's all he know.
The bond
Even
with
though
brothers is very deep.
he wasn't with, right? He wasn't with his mother when Quincy was born. I mean, when Justin was born. But look at them baby pictures, right? He was mighty young. And all his life, that's my big brother. Even when they used to go to parties, he would tell you, now I ain't doing all of that, but I'm watching my brothers. Did you see that fabulous party he had at Diddy house? The Diddy, right? Everybody know their kids. Even if they're not yours biologically, everybody know their kids. He know that's a responsible one. No one's gonna take care of business, and he also know that boy could flip on any side he want to. Even when he talk, you know he got that arrogance. Diddy done gave him some arrogance. He gave him some funny. You know, he's quick. He's intelligent. He's a tech geek. But he done gave proportion that money where it belongs. So if he lose, his kids don't lose. You can say what you want, but people don't see the chess moves that he's making behind the scenes. Even though they taking his companies, but he gave his kids companies already. Remember, they don't want to own the houses.
Captain Obvious said, "Where's Jamie Foxx?"
That ain't his house. That's his daughter's house. Oh, they done he's Tyrone down. They done did what they did to him. But he gonna be next because he was talking about them parties he had at his house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why a lot of them ain't talking. Not because they're not on his side. They know everybody's saying who next. Who next? Remember, they got Young Thug. They got this one. They got a lot of people. R. Kelly.
I told you
Everybody
Puffy
like,
gonna be
who
like,
next?
Jamie, get the tapes.
I know, right? Mm-hmm. Get the tapes, get the this, get the that. Sure enough. Now let's see what other updates that we have, because I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You see how Ed Lever said he knows how to go home. I don't know why I'm getting feedback.
We're not getting the feedback this time, baby. As you getting it. Thank goodness. But the mother speaking out, and I get why she's speaking out, because somebody got to be there for Christian, as a motherly person. His grandmother's is gone, and the other grandmother's old. Cuba getting Junior, you was first everybody's love, and now they stay far away from you, right? Far away from you. But like I said, Quincy, he's been sending that notes to he's letting them know. So I don't know why people keep saying save him, save him, save him. Save, he ain't the one to be saved. He got to do the saving. That's the part people who getting twisted. You
Exactly.
think he not getting a plan? You think he gonna have this is Christian now, and this is Christian, and that's also the baby boy. He's still the baby boy. At the end of the day, he got two older brothers. He got Christian, and he has he is Christian. He got Justin, and he got Justin, and he got
See,
Quincy. He is the baby boy. So he is he is he is the baby boy. You think that I'll be please. Like, this is not the time to want to act like your father. He got to worry about his baby brother. This is not the time. Not the time.
right now, Al is reminding me of one of those sports dads, that haven't been there for their kid, and then the mom been there and took care of the kid and put the kid through college, and then they get drafted, and then the father all of a sudden comes around. Oh, this is my son. Where you been all this time? Was you up dribbling the balls with me? Was you, going to every camp, every game? Was you up staying up late? Was you, participating in my life in any way? No, sit down.
Now he was there. Let me see if I could come across without playing the music. I just want to show you the body language, right? Show you the body language, because people need to understand what I'm saying. Because people need to see the body language, because people not understanding. And I don't believe that Christian is a casualty of war. I believe he was out there just, hey, we can do this, right? I believe that doesn't make my belief don't make nothing true.
And the
I
reason
just want
why
to
I say
show y'all
that,
how this boy. Mm-hmm.
the reason why I say that is because we know all too often that kids do what we do and not what we say. So they watch us, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So if they're seeing certain things, they're gonna pick up on these things, just by nature. Our world is completely different from their world, but it still rings true. If you cuss a lot, guess what? Your kid is gonna grow up cussing because they start from infants. You'll say shit.
Girl, you ain't
I
never
mean,
lie.
you'll say the ish word, and next thing you know, you'll hear something behind you. 2 seconds later, ish. You'll be like, oh, you gotta watch what you say because they pick up on it so quick. And that don't go away when they get older. It just increases.
But now that boy stuck facing his own troubles. I want to show just the body language. I'm looking for it. I think I was sure trying to just get his name back out there. Okay, now look, right? Now look how he stands with his dad, right? I just want y'all to see. He just looked like he just don't. And this is just one of many, right? This is just one of many. Look how he's standing next to his father. Now that's the oldest brother. This is Albie Jr. Now you will see how Junior look comfortable, but not him. Look at the face, like I don't belong there, right? I don't belong there.
Yeah.
Now look how the other son shaking his head, like I belong here. Look at Quincy face.
He's like guarded. His shoulders are up.
Yes, 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 yes. And all the yes, yes. He's look at him. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I'm gonna show you another one. I don't want to be there. People like that's not what it's saying. Then why every video he like look like that? Only when he got older, like within like the last 5 years, he has became. But now I think he done cast a check. He can't cover with all this extra talking, but he also get it. You know, his father trying to get his book and his bio and all of that. And then now, I think it's insulting that the fact that, well, what about your other two baby mamas? Why are you concentrating on mine? Because she's with Diddy? Are the rest of the other two being treated good? Like, really? Not to mind you, he's an uncle. He is an uncle. Where your nephew? Where your nephew? Why? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna find another one when they on stage.
Where the mother baby mamas at? Why you just focused on this one?
Yeah, Quincy. Why you don't ask Quincy? Where's your Where's your Where's your Where's your nephew? Diddy put him in the coma.
One of the brothers.
Now this is the first time they did a double birthday. Why 9 months ago was the first time they did a double birthday. And at this party, I want you to see at this party, right? I can't show it. I want you to see something. I tell you, I'm not bugging. Look at this. Just this their birthday. Nobody know their birthday on the same day. Why they gotta tell people 31 years later? Now you see he with his dad, right? On their birthday party, right? He looks comfortable now, don't he? Right? You know he look a little comfortable. You know
His
why he
shoulders.
look comfortable? You know why he look comfortable? Because his other siblings are there. Damn it, Christian is there. Just his other siblings are there. See, Christian, whatever. I can't give these people's names. Justin is there. That's who you see. Stop playing.
This big. He was like little big, like that big.
Now all of a sudden you do that big, that big. That mean he ain't close with them. Now, look who else there. Baby brother. Now you see the difference in his body language. Stop playing with me. Go find out for yourself. Look at that. He's smiling and chilling because his other siblings are there.
He looks way more
Look
relaxed there.
Thank you. Now
the smile.
go. That's they all got their mom. They look just alike until they smile because he got mama's smile. That's why. What they showing pictures with his mama? That's when he was better to get off on your own, girl. She done got up for her. Now, people like, oh yeah, he made sure his siblings was up, and you was just a little bitty. Ninja, now you see me after all these years, and you want to remember why you ain't been reaching out. You ain't been reaching out. See, you gotta understand. People was like, well, people was like, his only obligation is Quincy. The rest of them are not his kids. Again, that's not how that go. That's
Would
how
you
y'all
want
want it
someone
to
to
go.
think about that about your children? No.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, my son and his girlfriend lost their child, unfortunately. Right when they lost their child, her sister was losing her baby. They are now taking care of that baby. And that's a blessing, and it's maturing them. So when God does bless them, then they can be prepared to be true parents. But right now, we got this little one, and I'm so excited.
As you should. As you should. As you should. But I want y'all, when y'all get a chance, look at the old videos. Go back 10, 15, 16 years. Go all the way back. Look at all the times they're on stage. I want you guys got to see this because then you can understand what I'm saying. Then you will really understand what I am saying. That the boy, it's his comfort zone. I don't know what he. I'm quite sure nothing had went wrong, but like I said, he ain't hurting for money, and it's not like it was because of Diddy's money. Because I'm quite sure he didn't. He's with his moms or whatever. Diddy just gave him opportunities or whatever, and gave him what he wanted. I remember the boy used to cook breakfast for his sisters and have a good time. That he's about the family.
He should develop his relationship with his son offline. Like, for me, like, I love posting pictures of my sons, but like now as they get older, I respect their privacy. And I really don't post them too much. Maybe on their birthdays or something like that.
And they got it to the point that we keep bringing up Quincy, right? But again, I want to know how do let's go back again into Misa, and let's go back into him being charged with whatever he's going to be charged with.
Now, this incident that he is involved in, we don't know is it male or female. They haven't said, huh?
Oh, child. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. And I
And
want
then I
y'all.
have a question. Is this the same son that was involved in the studio pow-powing?
I don't think any of his sons was in the studio, Papa, that I remember.
Yeah, the bathroom where Lil Ross said he had to drag the boy and call an ambulance. Ambulance.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, girl. I
Yeah.
didn't know one of them was in a pow incident.
Mm-hmm. Him, Puffy, and the boy.
That will probably be him because he's the baby boy, unless it's Justin. And I want to show you guys again. Damn me, he leaves little clues on his page, so he ain't gonna tell you. He like to leave little clues, right? So I just want to show y'all something. On his brother's birthday. Oh no, I take that back. Chance was there. I take that back. What he did was that was a tattoo, but he made everybody think he's so stupid. He even act like he went to the doctor. I mean, not the tattoo artist. And then he got them thinking that, see, and when they take it off, Chance is there. Them little girls can wear some shoes, though. God bless them. Little Chancey Pooh is there. Look at them, they mature so much. See, my sisters knew I was up to something. The perfect temporary tattoo was out there. Oh, I want one. I want one, but not perfect though. So I don't want nothing to say perfect. If we give up some more tattoos, then maybe, right? This is when he acting like he's getting it right there. Right? He fooled us all, right? Again, I don't know who he's with. Quincy, you look like your mom in the first pic. Your smile in your eyes are hers. I believe he knows that. I don't know what the heck this is. My favorite socks. You know what? Quincy's a fool. He's a fool. I want to get to. See, he's in that boy. He's a true Gemini, though. Damn, he's a true Gemini. He went. He's just he's serious and stupid at the same time. Oh, that sweat is nice. See, the boy got his own house. Talking about come home. Bitch, if you don't shut up. And I want to show you.
Telling your son who making big money to come home and he got his own home. Come on.
See, look, that's the grandmother. Now you know when he say me, ma, that go to tell you he was staying with the grandmother, right? Look at him. That's when he had the fatter face, and then it all narrowed out. Now this would be.
Whose mother is this?
This is Kim's mother.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Right.
Kim Oh,
So that here was all Kim's, right? Happy heavenly birthday, Mima. So that's why he came out light. Wasn't just because look
of
at
Adam.
of
Right.
Al. It just skipped her and went to the sun. That's why he's even lighter than Al, right? Beautiful, beautiful woman. Happy heavenly birthday to my Mima. And this was 3 weeks ago. Life will never be the same. You hear that? You mold me into me. Also wishing a happy International Women's Day to the GOAT. You are valued and appreciated. So two of his favorite women are gone. Remember, I kept trying to say, well, a puppy will. I'm like, well, Quincy wasn't there. Quincy was with grandma, right? Sometimes listen to me, right? I studied this. I don't
I
have
love
feelings.
how he says you molded me into me. So she gave him the room to become himself and not
Right,
have his father's identity, Puff's identity, or his mom's identity. I love it.
right, right, right. And I'm trying to show y'all this because he leaves messages. Like this is a symbolic message, the way each candle is placed, what one represent. But again, you have to know the meanings behind it. So I want to get to. I'm trying to get back to the picture, and he always good for showing them open like that red rose. He keeps showing it means something, right? So he's in that craft. She's into that craft, if you know what I mean, right?
Yep.
Now look at this one. This is what I'm saying. Even though they only 2 years apart, but that's all he know as his big brother, Justin. What do you mean? Forget about uh. What do you mean? Forget about Justin?
Even when they did the ads and stuff like that, he was always in the clothing ads too with them.
This is it. The
Yeah.
shine on. And everybody like, nah. See, people stupid. They're like, nah, that's the other man's kid. According to this head right now, that's Puffy's kid. He just favors his mother. He got light over the years. But that head right there, that's Puffy. And he matured. He matured into his face. He matured into his whole face. And look at little man. That's all he knows. He said, I'm telling my kids this was a three amigos. Three amigos. Again, he's showing you that our bond cannot be broken. People not listening. They're not watching. They're too busy talking. They're not doing no research. And it's like right there. I want to get to the part and this the girl he did with. I'm telling you, Quincy gonna take care of all that business. I want to show you the way he left. Now look at this. That's him and Justin again. So now when he younger, he looks more like grandma. If you notice that, right?
He sure does. Oh, look at him.
According to these
Just like
teeth,
her mama.
that puppy son. Look at that smile and everything. That puppy son, right? He looks like his mother and his father. But he looks like grandma in this picture. Because some kids too, because my son, didn't look nothing like his dad. Nor my daughter. And now they're all twins. Right? Now, this is in January. Right? He says, I watched you grow. I watched you glow. I'll have your back forever. Forever. Now it's your golden year, baby. Happy birthday to my brother. Glow man, glow man. Right? This is as of January. Let him know you are my brother. And he looks way bigger than him, but they only 2 years apart because he's only 32, he's 30. But them 2 years, like, because he look all long and lanky, right? So that
Yeah.
is so we don't have to figure out what he's doing because he tells you. He tells you what he's doing. You don't have to figure it out. He let it be known. I'll have your back forever. And then he was just doing himself before this came out. He was doing himself. Then he with the twins again. Stop playing with it. Then he went platinum blonde for a little bit, but then he should have did the eyebrows or something. He got his own house. What do you mean come home? I like how he did that though. Nigga.
Nice.
And I'll be talking about come home. No, he leaves messages. And now he back. I like how he did that though. He leaves messages. So that was he did one for Justin. He did for the sisters. Again, where he at? With his sisters. With his sisters. Even though that has a symbolical meaning too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that picture is too cute. I think it's too cute. Yeah, better get out them hills. You look scary though with that blonde hair. I'm glad you went back black. That's why I said no. Quincy in position. He in position because they test the waters and nobody's going after him. He is going to be the savior. And so he got Chance. He did one with Chance and the girls. And then the last but not least, he did his brother. And last but not least, oh, look at his new cat he got. Talking about, should I get it? And then it's, okay, he got it all of a sudden. You got 24 hours to make a decision, Quincy. This is your conscience speaking. He's stupid. And sometimes,
Is that a hairless cat?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes he could look really like he in that demonic world. And sometimes he just looks regular. It depends on which look he wants to do. Look at how he faked like he went and got it. Thought y'all made me do it. He know he ain't get rid of it. He's stupid. Look at that. Look at that. Faking it off like he went there to the doctor's office to take off the tattoo. I mean, the tattoo artist knowing that they ain't do nothing. He's a musician for here we go with that mixed up word. He's in what's the word? Not musician, but
musician.
For real. Y'all don't see the games that Quincy, y'all see the games you playing, homie. Cause you have been like, look at this. Look how he look with that cat, like scary. Even in some of these pictures, scary. And then sometimes he looks like the brightest boy. Like this is spooky. This is spooky. Told you, each one is lit for a different reason, set around for a different reason. And look how he just sitting up there, catching it. Like that. Who did that? There's no need to rush. Like he put the flower back together. Look, you see how the thing just coming out of nowhere? It's like blowing into his head.
Yeah.
That's some spooky shit. Like, who did that? Where is he catching it? Nope. But again, he's giving you clues. If you know what that red rose means, right? The red eye, the red nails. Is that him bowling with that dad of his? Oh, I ain't got to worry about traffic. I'm in my own lane. Did he do 2 at one time? Quincy's in position. He's in position. Wow. He knocked. Oh, snap. He did 2. He did 2 lanes. I ain't mad at you. And the last but not least,
And he stayed busy acting and in music and tech. So
he's filming right now. But him and that brother song is hot. It's really hot. It's really hot. I can't play it, but I need to go check it out. Check it out. Check it. Hey, Fly Girls. Kim Porter has some beautiful kids. Yes. Mm-hmm. This ain't no daggone treasure hunt. Mm-hmm. Magician. Shut up. Shut up, boy. Magician. Thank you. That's why I got Gishia here. God damn it. She know what the word is.
shoot, sometimes I be knowing the word and can't get it out of my mouth. So
and what he says again. Happy birthday, Quincy. I don't know why all of a sudden it's all the whole government and stuff. My young king, he said, I love you with all my heart. Actually, they gonna make them two gonna end up make them two taking over. Quincy and Albie taking over. Young Quincy and young, because that's how it was supposed to be anyway. Right? So then he gonna step back because he could do that. And guess what?
right.
He made sure his kids is gonna take his spot. I think that's what's going on. I could sit back now, just be a dirty old man, right? Be a dirty old man, rabbits
That
here or in
he
jail,
is a dirty old man.
right? And now I turn the reins over to y'all. Because if I'm not mistaken, Quincy's still saying bad boy. So bad boy is his. I believe bad boy is his. And Love Records, who does Love Records belong to?
Mm.
So Quincy gonna be on Quincy taking over. He said, I ain't mad at you. And Albie, shut it up. Shut it up. Shut it up. You could have got something out the deal. And you could finally be somewhere where you wanted to be. Everything, if you would have waited patiently, everything you felt that he took away from you, you could have got it back.
That's what I'm saying.
You could get it back through your son if you shut up. But they said Misa defends Diddy. Misa didn't defend Diddy. She's defending her son and Quincy. I mean, god damn, I can't keep up with all these damn kids. Shit, it's so many names.
Justin.
Yeah, girl. Justin. And on Justin and which is her son, but on Justin and Chris. So that's all good. That's all good. But I just think that I think she did was right. I think what she did was right. I think that it doesn't make it any better, but what I mean by right, I mean as a mom. Doesn't matter how old your kids are, but But people they've been going in on her. But they do keep saying is leave the babies alone. I'm like, they're not babies, but they're her baby. But I just think that Quincy will now be, he's gonna be, he trained them. So
And just like the other kids that learn things by proxy, he too learned things by proxy. And that means, just like you said about him being trained, he was already being prepared, whether he knew it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why he cool. That's why he cool. And he let it be known, I got you. I don't know how he got them yet, because we can't see that, right? Yeah, we can't see that, but he got them.
You ever been around
He
your
got them,
grandmother?
and I just think that he's not gonna let.
You ever been around your grandmother or
What?
your mother and cooking in the kitchen, and they ain't teaching you how to cook, but you in there and you looking and you're observing, and then next thing you know, you and they will tell you, go in there and get that pot, go in there and start that house, go in there and do that, go in there and do that. You already know what to do because you done seen them do it over and over again.
And they
They
sent you
may
to
give
do
you
it
a
so
little
many
assistance.
times. Yeah, I agree. And the next thing you know, but this is how grandma made it. Now I can't tell you how they always say. I can't
Right.
tell you what the agree, but this how we did. But
Degree.
this how she did it.
I can't tell you the teaspoons and the measurements, but I can tell you what to put in it.
Yeah, but I think that's good. But I always saw that because he had too much love for that young boy, and was not just because, my opinion, because that was his stepson or her son. He seen something in that boy. He seen something in that boy, and I think that's what happened.
And first of all, look who his father is. And then, okay, I know Christopher Williams' aunt was, who was that? Sarah Vaughn. I think Albie Shores has some bloodline in there too, not with Sarah Vaughn, but with
And he
another.
another one with a temper.
Who, Albie? Oh, Christopher Williams.
No, Christopher Williams. He used to guy. That's
Yeah.
why they said, "Oh, Diddy." I'm like, nah. I remember when he tore that whole office up. He went throwing stuff through throwing
Yep.
stuff.
The windows and
Okay, so
everything.
okay. So I don't know where people getting these stories from, right? I don't know. Maybe they know stuff we don't know, sis. But I don't remember some of these things. I don't remember these things. This is what I do remember, though. I don't know about Puppy at that point. Oh, Puppy was he had the SMD. I'm like, this ninja just tore a whole place up from his bosses, and Puppy wasn't all that big, so I don't know if Puffy pumped him like y'all say he did. Now I don't know. Maybe y'all know something we don't know.
Well, that might have been around the time that the secretary walked in on him servicing
So
Andre Harrell.
no, that was not clear to be accurate, right? That was just what was said. We don't know. And that was one of the things the Jaguar said. That wasn't something that we heard from multiple people.
I've heard it before besides her,
So
but that's
I
true.
don't know. right? Because I'm like, now 1 minute you tearing shit up, and now all of a sudden he's not your boss. He's not your boss. I can see if he was his boss, but he's not his boss. So, what he got to kneel down to you for? And if he did, that wasn't under Puffy's rule. That
I
was
would
under
say,
Andre's call. But I don't think
I would,
Andre would do that.
I would say, if going on theory, that's out there, that they were lovers, Puffy and Andre, then maybe that could have been why. Puffy's just throwing his weight around because of that. Maybe, allegedly, maybe.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Say it doesn't make it true. It happened. It wasn't because that's because what they do. If you understand what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
I don't believe he was forced or he was punked to do it. Maybe because at that point, Christopher Williams was around before Diddy too. For like
Facts.
people got to get their time stamps. Maybe the people just saying stuff and not like turned in. Don't wake me up, dream. And all these other songs, and he was in the New Jack City and all of that. He was doing that before. But if you have to do them little rituals or whatever, then I could understand that. But that would be more of the breaking Diddy and not to be breaking him. He's in already.
Right.
I'll be in already. I don't know, girl.
Me either. And the world may never know.
Hey, Booski. When did
Can't
she
say nothing.
have Justin? Justin is approximately 30 years old. So that'll be 30 years from now. So that will probably be 1994. That'll be 94 if I'm not mistaken. Because remember, Justin is the baby in that video. When they were sitting in that pool, Justin would be the baby in there when Biggie first came out. So again, 94, Christopher Williams and them was out before then. Let me see if Booski want to come on up and add to this.
Come on up, I said.
Before we God dang it.
Heck yeah, because
93,
when did
but
New
that's
Jack City come out?
wait, 93, but that's not her. Now I thought you asked what year was Christian born. Hold on, let me go back to your question. She's gonna be subpoenaed if she keeps talking. What was the question? I can't find the question now. I don't know. I thought she asked what year was Christian born.
She said Justin.
Justin, right? Yeah, Justin was born in 94.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, Justin.
Booski.
Hey, Booski. Justin was born in the end of 93, like December or November or something. But Misa is saying that she was born in 73. But that's always been told to be a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
She's a lot. She's like at least 2 years younger than that.
Exactly.
So that means that she was pregnant when she was younger.
Exactly. Yeah.
So with the type of stuff that's being implicated, if I was her, I would pipe down a little bit, unless I want to be subpoenaed.
Shut your mouth.
I'm trying to help Mike. I'm trying to help Mike. Trying to help Mike.
Now, what do you think about I tried to tell y'all, and they was like, I was all up in them people. I be trolling sometimes, guys. So sometimes you talk about y'all be like, no, I'm talking about when I be out there trolling, right? I'm like, no, he's not. He already left messages. I look at people's messages. He already left messages east of his siblings. I think I need to show. The minute you put that out and you keep in that predicament that he is going to his siblings. He shows you, like, I don't have to say nothing. It's in his Instagram. He let it be known, I'm gonna be with you forever. You think he letting something happen to baby boy? You are wrong. But I do believe he respects Diddy because Diddy prepared him to take over. That's why he's so close with all the siblings. That's why they all respect him. He know a lot more than what we think, because Puffy knew. Everybody know their kids. It does not have to be biological. Everybody know their kids. And Justin was the best thing. Quincy, God dang it. Quincy was the best thing that walked into his life. One of the best things that walked into his life.
A lot of us have step brothers and sisters and step parents and like cousins from another side of the family. You don't got no DNA. We all got that. So I don't understand how anybody doesn't get it.
Exactly. Then you got people, because I like to read up there. It's not doing it right now, but I got this. It's my. I am so cold. This weather has dropped. It is freezing. It's freezing. It's freezing. But I think that he knew that fathers with his kids, Justin, Quincy, whatever the hell they name, I'm gonna call him Q. Q will be the only one that he trusts because them his siblings, right? Who else to trust better with your siblings, but then the person who loves your kids just as much as you do, right?
Exactly.
So I think they gave him instruction, Kim and Puppy, that if I ain't here for whatever happened, you. So I think before they told him that, like you said before, when it came down to cooking and cleaning, that's just used as a metaphor. He was like, okay, at this meeting, at that meeting, that's who you talk to. That's why he keeps saying, I learned everything from Puffy. I take my advice from Puffy. Because Puffy was preparing him for these days to come.
What are they trying to get information out of Quincy?
They've been trying to come on home, and I'll be starting crap. But he's like, Ninja, don't you see my little brother getting arrested? And then the biggest thing people were saying that I didn't like, he's not, because I think I said something like, somebody answered me, and I'm like, I wanted to say, shut up. I said, no, Quincy is a package deal. I said, no, you just can't say come on home and say F his siblings. And then, okay, you can talk to your siblings, but F your siblings, you back. No, that's not how it goes. They're a package deal.
Quincy, a grown ass man, come on home to where?
Come on home, Charlie. So then somebody puts, well, he's only obligated to his son and son only. Then you just fucked up. I mean, you just effed up right there.
That's stupid. That's somebody that got some issues with their baby daddy or mama.
A heartless thing to say. A heartless thing to say.
You need to handle that with your kids, other parent, because that's what that sounds like.
Cause that's why Kim never and you people make it seem like Kim was there for everything, even after they broke up. And he figured, well, she went through stuff. She got abused. But once they got over that, Kim was coming willingly. Kim made sure that them kids were treated like her kids, and blah blah blah.
If anybody trying to get anything out of anybody, their best vein, if any at all, because she know the game too, and she probably gonna be quiet as Kimora, because she don't owe nobody shit but them kids. Like she is F Diddy's feelings as far as Kimora's concerned. And she worried that her friend is gone.
Exactly.
And to take care of her friend's kids.
And she maybe worried about her own baby daddy. Shit. She better take care of her own 2 kids too, because shit, then they gonna get his ass too.
That's
She no warpath though with that, because she said she don't play about her kids. She don't play about nobody's kids.
Nope. I love me some Kimora, for real. I used to look her store, everything. I love Kimora Lee's in it. I really do. And she's waiting for the green light. But she got a whole fortune and these children to think of, so she know how to play. She's playing like the alphabet boy. She's taking her time, but she made him known that she's not the type to bite her tongue.
I will never, ever, ever forget that photo of her when Kim ascended and her standing outside Kim's house. How she looked, it broke my heart.
Distraught.
Just
that was her
distraught.
BFF.
Yep.
She spoke for the both of them.
Yep.
And they were both young. Like all these girls were young when they all got with them too. Russell, Diddy, Andre, all of them. Like these women were young, and now they grown. And these are the women, your first round, the ones that are from the same place that your ass is from.
Exactly.
They grew with you. These women don't give a F. Okay? They were shooting with you in the gym. It would be no Baby Fat if it wasn't for Kimora. Baby Fat was about to get terminated.
All right.
And Baby Fat did better than Fat Farm.
It sure did.
Like this is like I'm just gonna leave that right there. Like it's just you can't just keep girls silent all the time. I'm waiting for the video vixens to come out. Like the Buffy the Body and all of them. Because they grown now too. They long in the tooth. They can't get the same jobs that they used to. So what's good? What's her name? Is it Gloria Velez?
Is that the one that was with Aaron Hall that almost got unalived?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
She did a little doc back in the day, but where's part 2?
Mm-hmm. That was a trip. That situation.
And she was a baby then too, and she said so in the documentary.
Yeah, she did. And his dumb ass was gonna let it happen, and Tupac had to save her.
Mm-hmm. I don't expect the children to say much because their backs are against the wall. Even when Aoki was talking about her dad, she was shaking in her boots. She didn't want to do that to her father. And you see she muted.
But he was making her have a nervous breakdown. You cannot. I had to tell my younger son's dad that, but 6 months before he passed, you're not gonna make my son have a nervous breakdown. I don't know who you messing with. Already messed up my other son, and I don't want to say messed him up, but just by neglect or just shunning him just because you're a butthole. But no, you're not gonna do my sons like that. So and he didn't take heed. 6 months, he dropped unalived. And I wasn't sad. I was sad for my son, but I wasn't sad that he was gone. Not at all.
Like Kim, the way, oh God, these men are disgusting. I don't even know where to begin. Like who, like when, where, how. But the kids got to grow older, and the women got to grow up too. So it's never gonna last forever.
My son said he think he seen one of his dad's women, and he was like, I just turned the other way because I didn't want to have no conversation with her. I was like, Lord have mercy, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. He knows his dad was a ladies' man. It's just ridiculous. But at the same time, a lot of people have respect for his father. But I felt a whole different way about this situation. But
Yeah,
I
but the
have
kids
the
know the real him too. So don't like you don't even have to say nothing about their dad. They see they wise up. Trust me. Well, you know you
oh
older than me, so
oh definitely we did have some talks. We did have some talks, Teddy. But I had to lay it all on the line, especially after he ascended because my son was confused and he had worried my son so much. My son wasn't even worried that his father had passed. He
Mhm.
ascended. He was worried that he didn't get good grades. That's the last thing that a child should have to worry about if their parent ascends. Like I don't want my
Mhm.
kids stressed about education.
Mhm.
I want them to know I love them no matter what their grades are. So that was a trip. That boy with them long basketball legs, child, he flew down the street. I was like, Lord Jesus, help me. Some NBA legs.
At least
Crazy.
you know.
Yeah, but they're
And
very
now,
wise, both of them.
and now they're doing that. I don't know if y'all heard the song. The song is hot. I
I'm
just
gonna have
gotta
to
meet the
listen to it.
song. You heard it?
Whose song?
That
No, I'm
song that
gonna
they
listen
doing
to it.
right there on his birthday. But I ain't want them strikes, girl.
Oh, his song?
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it. I think I heard it
It's
one time.
no, this just did out for his birthday.
Yeah, but just now
Yesterday.
because Christian has he has like a career. Like he got other videos too. Like he got music videos.
This was for his birthday, right? That was showing solidarity to. This was just done yesterday.
That's why they keep calling him King because his stage name is King Combs.
Yeah, and the song is it's a snippet, but it's hot. The beat is hot. I think it's really nice, but y'all gonna have to check it out if y'all heard it before. But they putting it out there like But he was with his brother because the picture before show he's just chilling with his brother. I'm telling you, he is going to be the Quincy Jones. That's why they slipped and said Quincy Jones. Remember they said Quincy Jones, Akesia?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's his
Mm-hmm.
goddaddy too. So
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
he
got it.
he is gonna Puffy put him in position. Puffy showed him the ropes. So whatever happened to Puffy, it don't matter because somebody new gotta come in. So who else better than your kids?
Hmm. Right.
well, if there's a new to come, if there's some place to go, because like Bad Boy, like even Machine Gun Kelly said he don't know who he signed to anymore. But he was the last artist left on Bad Boy. There probably is no Bad Boy. But Quincy has Lenny, like he's a nepo baby for real. Like he's named after Quincy Jones. So even if he wanted to start something himself, he could.
No, he got stuff. All these are his songs that he's playing. He got his own company. He got his own Zaza company. He got his own tech. Like he got that because he don't promote it. He has a lot going on for him, right?
Yeah.
So even if it's not under Bad Boy or whatever, you don't just out with the old and with the new because he set them up. He set them up like, listen, happy birthday, happy birthday. Because you could give your money away as gifts, right? So he was sure, like the house he live in don't even belong to him. That's the twins' house. Each house is in one of their kids' names. So I think that if it's gonna, they're gonna be I'm trying to say they're gonna be the new gatekeepers, right? Right? Because if you look at all of their parties, especially Quincy's, everybody came through him. And that face with his mama smile, he didn't probably is saving him a lot because it differentiates themselves from them, but he's really with them. That's that magistry. God dang it. Go ahead, y'all say the word. Magic. That's that magic that's going down.
Yep.
And you're gonna see in time. It's gonna be them two right there.
That's that duality.
Yes, yes. Everybody save him, save him. Do y'all know what you can do? Gatekeeper, y'all better stop. Magician. I can't stand y'all. You're absolutely right. He's the
I want
new
to see what his
musician.
name is linked to. Like what his investments are, what's his endeavors and stuff. More than just the company.
Then he's
The
selling
rolling.
pearl. He's selling pearls. He's selling
Yeah.
tattoos. The gold with the pearl on it. He advertised a lot of his stuff on his page, but let's see the other stuff. Then he in the
I
tech.
want to see deeper. Because, like, for instance, like when I was looking to like Jared Leto, for instance, he has a huge portion of Uber, Airbnb, Nest. I want to go deep. I want to see what else Quincy has under his
Girl,
belt.
we waiting, girl. But you ain't gonna tell us today. You're gonna tell us tomorrow, but you're gonna find it for today. If you know what I mean. I want that to be content on itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you gonna do good. You be fine and shit, boy. Booski be fine while you talking. Boop, 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 boop. Before you finish the sentence, boop, boop. She is so good at that. You are such a researcher. Like I dig deep, but you are a researcher. Boop, 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 boop. As you talking, boop.
You're good at picking it apart and analyzing exactly where it's coming from, spiritually and logically. So I can't do
That's
that.
because we work. That's because we work together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love y'all. I like my Lakeisha. Y'all know Kev, right? Kev will be back soon. He is busy, right? He is busy. Please don't keep asking me where's Kev. He is fine. I speaks to him, okay? That's my brother. We would never depart, right? But this thing called life happens. Life happens. Sometimes you gotta take care of your business. But he said, tell all of you hi, right? Hello.
Sure, I'll be driving and taking stuff apart and putting stuff together. I'll be in the bushes and in driving. I'll be like, hey, how y'all doing?
How's the island doing? Y'all still worried about where Kate Middleton is? Kiki?
Kate Middleton.
You
Huh? Oh.
Like, and not like your own organization, you turn into you want to turn it.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it kept breaking up. I couldn't hear nothing.
I think it's Suge's internet. I thought it was me. I was moving my phone all around. And then I saw you drop down. I said, okay, well, let me see.
No, you cool today. You're good. You've been very clear. It feels like everything is tumbling all around the media.
Yeah.
And then we in a is it a retrograde or eclipse? I think it's an eclipse still going on.
Is it? I got a doggone telescope. I need to put that bad boy. I'm trying to sell it. I should put it together and look and see what I can see.
Thanks, guys. And yeah, we still in Mercury retrograde too.
Let me tell
I'm
you
pretty
something
sure.
that irritates me. When I see the moon, it is like humongous. I don't like it. It scares the
Where
hell.
did that come from?
It scares the hell out of me. So the other day I'm driving and listening to y'all and I'm on my way home. I don't think I can get on the panel because I think it was just like coming to a close or something, probably just about. And I
Oh,
was so pissed off. I was so irritated. I almost called my
This
son and I was like, "Did you see this bigger moon? Like, where did it come
Kiki.
from? Just
There's
out of
something they're not
nowhere."
telling us. Why is
Oh
everyone
no!
getting sick and the moon is so freaking big? You used to be able
oh,
to cover the moon with your thumb. You can.
Right,
Where's
mm,
this? What is this? What is
right,
this? Is it getting
right,
closer or
mm,
are we?
right, right.
mm, mm.
Oh my God.
Is
Um,
everybody sick?
Yes,
man,
ma'am.
it's just ridiculous.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just
It
getting over.
irritates me.
I'm cleaning myself out now. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
going on? They not telling us. They not telling
That's
us.
right. I'm
Of
like
course.
this chest cold that I'm like, oh, these it was coming up. It's like stuck, right? But you're right. You're right. But these two
Yeah.
right there,
I heard somebody say they had a cold for a month.
me over a
No,
month.
somebody else. Like, yeah, and you have been stuffy too. You have. But somebody, like, why are people getting month long colds? A lot of people coming up with cancer out the blue.
Oh, girl, don't put that on me.
No,
But
not
I know
you.
what you're
No,
saying.
not the same, not
No,
the cold
but I know
people.
what you're saying.
But it's like people like you wouldn't even think of it. And I'm just talking
I'm
about the
like,
UK royals, but like
I have
I've had family
never.
members who are nurses and like people that are healthy and like random friends that got family members that got the C word. And I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Let me tell you something. I have not, even when I get sick, I give it, I count 3, 2, 1, over. This been some bull. I mean, I've been like so weak. So I just started like detoxifying myself, cleaning my body out. You know, I stopped my coffee. So I guess let me get the caffeine out. Only sugar I drink. Well, no, I got the non-sugar ginger ale, the no sugar. I've been getting the stuff with the sugar, but I still get a little bit of sugar here and there. Sometimes I drink the juice, but oh my goodness, the headaches! I'm like, what is up with this? Go away, go away! And everybody going to yeah, I've been back and forth, but
Everybody getting blood
this.
work, like ugh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Matter of
some of
fact,
the
I'm gonna
milk ain't
go for my
clean.
point. And me and the doctor arguing. I'm like, listen,
Right.
Ninja,
I
I'm
know.
sick. You gonna if I come up there, you gonna be sick. Both of us gonna be sitting in the hospital. We gonna because I know I would tear room. I would tear room. But I am reformed. I am reformed. I
Our
am
grandparents
reformed.
weren't like this. They when they were 7, like I look at my parents that they're older and they're like, yeah, they here, but they not like my nana and my pop was when they was their age. Absolutely not.
Got me
I,
drinking soup every night. Like, what's up with that? Right? I'm not eating, making sure I'm not eating nothing greasy, no
mm-hmm.
cheese, no this, because I'm trying to detox the body. Like whatever that's in there, I'm trying to get this sucker out. And sometimes you got to do that on your own hands. Doctor's not gonna help you. But I'm
No,
doing something that I didn't think that I'd be doing on the regular because I hate doing it, but I have no choice. And that's with the allergy, because you know this is the allergy. And it's freezing. It's freezing.
And that's the thing too. The weather going up and down, up and down, up and down with the rain and then this hot and
Mm-hmm.
then the cold and all of that stuff. Like I had to go and get some stuff out of a storage that I had won. And my son was like, "Why you didn't call me?" I was like, "Boy, I wanted you to get rest. We already had to drive 10 hours and you got wet. And then even today when we had to move stuff, I asked him how he was
In
feeling. He
LA?
says, "What yeah."
Wow. But
It's been
then
raining
I
a lot in
heard,
LA, and it never rains in LA. It rains more in Vegas than it does in LA. But we didn't get no snow this year, and we got snow at least once or twice a year.
Child, it's been raining like crazy, and I've been driving like 10 hours, going back and forth to these places, different places or whatever, to the storage units. So yeah, the weather has been outrageous. It has been just ridiculous. And thank God it's been hot for the last day or so, but it's just,
And my
it's
family
crazy.
said in New York the snow isn't sticking like it used to.
no, nope. We haven't had a real snow in a long time, sis. A
That is
long
weird.
time.
Every year we would have a snow.
No, baby, them blizzard days are over. It's like you buying boots for what, right? And I believe that's just to look good because it ain't like. But I mean, it's good for us because she's. But now it's freezing. Now it's raining, and somebody said in Georgia it skipped spring and went straight to summer. It's beyond hot out there. Because I got a lot of people to see out there in LA, so I will be making a trip to LA. So, and I got another girlfriend who used to be in LA, and she moved to Vegas. So I will be making some trips, baby. But I gotta make them soon because when June get here, y'all already know the no. I can't do nothing.
Oh, I was just gonna say, let me know before I make my plans for Jamaica. My son was asking me, he was like, when you think we're gonna be going back? I said, I'm trying to make it around my birthday. My friend want me to come in July, but I'm trying to grind
I may
out.
go to Jamaica, but I have to get to Trinidad first, right?
Yeah.
My peoples will get me, but it's we gotta do this, but I have to travel. I'm gonna be traveling early June, end of May. We're already now in April, right?
Y'all
So
can't
I
take a
got
little speedboat to each island, island hop.
yeah, I'm an island hop.
That would be nice.
I'm an island hop, all right. Yes, ma'am.
I would do that. That's so beautiful.
Yep, but we all will be meeting up somewhere because y'all not that far from each other. Vegas and LA is not that far, so we're gonna be meeting up,
2 hours.
doing something.
Yeah, I'll
Then I
definitely drive to Vegas.
then I got to get to ATL. Then I got to get to Texas.
You should go visit Nature Boy.
Huh?
I said you should go visit Nature Boy.
No.
That'd be
And
funny.
listen, baby, if I could, I will to start my shit, right? Start my crap. But I believe, like I just believe from watching him grow up and watching him be in charge of the siblings, I do believe that Quincy is he's been trained. That's why he ain't worrying about it. That's why you haven't seen him nervous and scared, and he just ain't talking about it because he's been trained not to talk about it, unlike the Jerome sisters, right? Unlike the rest of them, they know the game. Shut up.
They're all media savvy. They've been grown. They've been, bred that way. They nepo babies, so you don't
And
talk to
not
this
only
one, you
that,
don't talk
they've
to
been
that one.
trained under Puffy. Look at Usher. Usher don't say nothing, and he
Yeah.
definitely don't say nothing out of line. About Puffy.
And
Mary
sometimes
don't
they trick.
say.
It's a mouse.
And
Mary ain't
sometimes
talk
they
about
trick.
homeboy going upside her head either.
Who had?
Mary.
Right.
Talking about JoJo, Casey.
Casey.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if we go
Yes,
run it
ma'am.
back, I bet you if we sit down and think about this,
So
so
they all
many
been he been
tales. Ooh.
yeah, because they've been taught everything you say can be and will be used against you. Right?
I saw Ed Lover came back on the scene. I didn't even know he had a thing.
Me either.
I just played them too. Yeah.
You
I
did?
know y'all got to
Sure.
give me a second. Yeah.
He not with Hot 97 no more, so he definitely got some stories to tell, if any. But you know what? That's so funny is that people don't even have to tell a lot of stories. The stories are out there. I bet you people are trying to scrub stuff off the internet and off. MySpace is still active. If you know your MySpace stuff, it's still up there. I went to my MySpace page.
Is it?
And not every single last thing, but I bet you dig I'm back enough. But all my pictures are still up, and a few of my comments and stuff are up. Black Planet is still there. If you go to thewaybackmachine.com too, a lot of old stuff will pop up. Stuff don't leave the internet. And it was a time when the internet was the wild, wild west. I'm talking about dial-up times. So imagine what's there. You don't even have to say nothing. People said it themselves. The pictures, the nightclub pictures and stuff like that too. I bet you so much stuff is there. When people had what's the name? True, like, was it Real World, whatever, not the show, but like reality television first became a thing. Remember, everybody had their little shows and their little their little specials and stuff like that. Everybody. So imagine the stuff that you could find on there that you look back and you're like, wait a minute, hold up. How old was this girl? Because she's 20 now. So how old was she then? Shit. Or she's 30 now. How old was she then? Like, everything could, like, oh, you was there? You said you wasn't there. Wasn't you on probation then? Because we got these old BET, MTV, VH1 footage. And you here drink, like, what?
Yo, remember when,
but her eye look a little black there. What's going on? Like, there's so much stuff. You don't even have to say
when Young Buck poked somebody with a fork at the Source Awards?
Oh my goodness.
That was a brawl. Woo!
They was always fighting. That's why they stopped the Source Awards too, because they was always fighting at the Source Awards. It wasn't just Biggie.
This goes out to you, to you, to you. 1978 was the last major blizzard.
Look on
baby.
1978. Wait,
All
no.
I know,
What'd you say? 1998.
78. Well, I don't know what she talk about. 78, but I don't know what she's talking about. Like from New York, I don't know what she's talking about. Washington, right? But the real one, yeah, it might have been that long.
No, because we used to stay home from school all the time, and I remember having to shovel that damn driveway too.
I remember we ain't getting no days off now. We used to go to school. We had them suits on and everything. Now all of a sudden they could just say, ain't even got the fall. They could say it's gonna fall and school is out. Oh my God. But that was the fun days though. Shoot.
I remember I was so mad growing up because I couldn't show off my Halloween costume. I had to wear a big old North Face to go trick or treat. They used to piss me off.
we used to pray back in the days for real. We used to pray back in the days that the weather have been nice. She ain't but now it's nothing.
Now I'll let you be a teenager. You can get some what's it called? This Legs Avenue in the package. And these little thotties, these little smooches out here. Sure. Remember going to the club with your Woolridge and your North Face and thick old bear coat, the reversible bear coat, and then having to take it off when you get out there and put it in coat check? And then you be styling and profiling.
Those was the fun days though, girl.
Mm-hmm.
But now everybody, but I don't know what they doing with the weather. But we do know that I don't care. Them young boys, that's like T.I. putting his kids in. Everybody's putting their kids if you notice, everybody's putting their kids in predicament to take their spot.
They stand on business.
Yeah, look at
Beyonce,
little
Beyonce got little, Beyonce got little Ivy out there. Now, girl, they're going to dance. Talking about that what you want to do? Yeah, put them to work.
But then there's always one that go rogue that was like, I was abused and da 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 da, and like look at Ti, look at his daughter. She going
look
through
at
it.
King. Look
There's
at
always
King.
one. Even the
boy.
white kids. Look at the Nickelodeon kids.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Aaron Carter. That's a good one because his brother, he came up off his brother's coattail from the Backstreet Boys, and they never been, and I hate to say it, even more than the Temptation Jackson 5. They outsold all of them.
I like
And they brought that.
it.
Yeah, I used to love the Backstreet Boys, and they brought that little white boy up with them, and now he's gone. He overdosed.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him.
So they say.
True, because he was running his mouth too.
Allegedly.
He was running his mouth, that's for sure. What you want?
You better not be talking to my cat.
Yeah, they all, as soon as you touch a bag, here they come.
You better not be talking to my cat about my cat. You don't play with our first. This one was bothering me. I'm like, I'm glad she's not in here.
Come on, baby. That's my sister. Come on, sister. Was she sleeping like she worked at 9 to 5?
I told them to get a job. They be getting my I'm like, y'all got to get a job. Sick of y'all.
Be thinking he finna eat anything I eat. I had to tell him, go eat your food. Think I'm finna.
You gotta make sure it's not poison.
Child, please. I want to go warm up a beef patty right now. He gonna be looking at me like, you gonna give me that crust? You gonna give me that crust?
That's the best part. They make beef patties in Trini. They make Trini beef patties.
Well, you mean Jamaica?
Yeah, I know, but ain't you from Trinidad? Ain't your people from Trinidad?
Yeah, we make more. They make the beef patty, but we more like the doubles. We love our doubles, baby. But they do make the little. They do make their beef patties. Matter of fact, everybody sort of kind of make beef patties in the islands.
They add a little twang to it.
Like the same way they may call it different things in different places. But yeah, it's about the same thing, girl.
Call them empanadas.
Empanadas.
Mm-hmm. It's so easy.
Oh, I like when they used to make them homemade. Hey, Bronze Flat Power, welcome. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't hit that like, be nice and hit the like. If you want to support the channel, because I've been doing it about a couple of weeks now, y'all gonna have to start sending at least, I told everybody from day one, send $1. Okay, we giving all this. So come on, support the channel.
And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, do that too.
And share the right people.
Hit the subscribe. Do what you got to do. Hit the like, share, whatever.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your friends to give it my friends.
I know, right?
I was in, guess what store I went in today, y'all?
Yeah, girl.
Which one?
I went into City Trends.
Now, okay, look. I never knew about City Trends until I started watching somebody on YouTube and they was talking about basket making and they was talking about getting some stuff from there from City Trends. And then
I didn't know now they can sell all type of stuff, but it's all polyester or whatever. But let's get something from Mushi real quick. But they had on one little pole at the bottom of the rack. My father asked for some t-shirt, like some t-shirts to wear in the house, white tees.
Mm-hmm.
They had a little bar with Sean John boxes on it. I was like, y'all should put these in the front and see who buy them.
Girl, I got a Sean John suit in my damn living room right
but
now.
We ain't gonna front the Lavore. the law was on the money.
Mm-hmm. There was. There wasn't no nigga allowed to have a Sean John suit or even go as far as a leather jacket and boxer
He
suit.
had quality clothes though, ain't gonna front.
Mm-hmm. He did his thing with the outfits, so not a lot of people lasted as long as he did.
But a putty could putty. He is putty. But a puppy could have got rid of a lot of his temper, which if he's a narc, it's hard to do. And they just kept feeding him. But like I was saying, women, they're gonna start changing a lot of laws unless they send you. Right? If they send you, that means they gave you the green light.
And enforcing, because what I know is even with Nature Boy and I don't know if you wanted to mention his name over here, but a lot of
Yeah,
people
go ahead, baby. Still on the
they
same
don't,
subject.
and even the women don't know the laws, don't know they're being assaulted, and don't know that this dude is breaking the law. But if
Yeah.
people start learning them, they're gonna come forward.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
but that's what I mean. They're gonna stop a lot of that because um people playing, right? You gonna have to tell it, baby. You're gonna have to tell it, and they're gonna give you a certain amount of time to tell it because while y'all not telling your story, which they could probably still go to jail, but probably suing them years later, y'all are making it where more victims is gonna be. Like if nobody don't know, so you letting them walk in blindly. He's a monster, right? Even if you just report it to sue or whatever, at least if you make it go away quiet, at least it's in the system. But you can't wait 20, 30 years later because within the 20, 30 years time, other people have been assaulted or they will be assaulted. Not saying that would stop them, but at least you did your part. Now, either I win my lawsuit or civil lawsuit, or it's out there. So maybe when people go to them parties, they was like, "Oh, well, he done did this, he done did that," and of course, the first couple of ones that, hey, but did I say hi to Bronze Flathead? I can't keep up no more.
Hey, Bob. But you know what I wonder?
Mm-hmm.
Because people will do anything for money. But then when
Mm-hmm.
you look back on it, and even if you knew at the time you shouldn't be doing that, you was doing it for the money,
Mm-hmm.
for the clout.
Mm-hmm.
And then that person was using their power to use you, essentially. When you look back on it and want to press charges, where does that, like, I mean, you could, I mean, depending on a lawyer, that case could go any type of way on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
where's the line drawn?
the line gonna have to be drawn because to me, it's a lot of other people that's being hurt while you stay silent, right? So now that's why so many women come forward, just like we were saying in the nature nut case. Like if Maisha would have did what she had to do, not saying that would have saved the day or something, but it would have
Made a
helped.
difference.
Yeah, everything makes a difference. So then now you want people to feel a certain way that you're telling your story. But I know for a fact if you didn't tell your story, and I'm thinking my daughter's going out with this nice man, and all of y'all got these stories, and now happened to my daughter.
But what about the people that don't have the moral? Does your lack of morals, or like I said, if people do anything for money,
Mm-hmm.
does that don't make it okay? Really? No, it don't. It can't. Right?
Mm-hmm. But they're gonna end up changing them laws because this world is still is by the wicked. So y'all better think of something before they start changing them laws because a lot of times you cannot go to a doctor and know it's a doctor and then go to the hospital and then go, oh my God, he asked for my medical records. Oh my God, you knew you walked into a hospital, right?
Hmm.
So
And then what about all the people that don't say nothing? When are they gonna be quick
I
to
mean,
that.
you don't have to say nothing, right? But don't
If you see
say
a 17-year-old getting drugged at a Diddy party and
nothing.
you mute, that's supposed to come with some repercussions. It's
Yeah,
supposed to.
yeah.
And now there's a lot of people trying to look for clout and saying, "Oh yeah, well I seen him do X, Y, Z." Really?
You said, really?
Tell us more. Like,
Tell me more. Tell me more.
because you need some paperwork too. Then
Mm,
people think just because they don't do the exact thing, like they not like even like the carbon. I hate to say, even with the carbonation dude, you see shit go down. Don't and you speak now. That don't absolve you. You should have. You supposed to say something.
yeah, exactly, sis. Nobody's not saying nothing. You're exempting it. Or if you feel they got power, stay away from it. I don't want to be around none of them. None. Absolutely none.
Look at this fake jewelry that Justin got on, a Christian or freaking
No,
frack or
that's
whoever the
his
hell that is.
that's his birthday, Drew. But no, that's real.
I don't believe it. Jacob was charging him, not even giving it real stuff.
Sometimes it's real, but it's not theirs. Just like when you see all them actresses and they go on them thing, baby. That's why they got all them people there because, baby, you want the as soon as that night is over, ding ding, 12 o'clock. You better give us our stuff back.
Kiki, what you think?
I think it's real. I think it's real. I don't think it's fake.
I just don't think it fully belongs to him because they
Yeah.
ain't got enough money to pay it. So I think they got to give that back to Jacob the jeweler when it's over.
Right.
What I'm saying is
It
that
it could be rented.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
It could be leased. It could
Mhm.
be financed. But Jacob
Mhm.
did get a lot of charges for giving people fake stuff at real prices. That's why I don't trust none of these people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do you think we don't hear his name no more?
Yeah, Jake got
I mean,
that
he still
jeweler.
sell, but
Jacob the jeweler, Jacob the jeweler, Jacob the jeweler, Jacob the jeweler.
they be selling fake shit to these dumb niggas.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's not multicolored from what I can see, so maybe, but not to get wrong. When they be robbing niggas, is it Atlanta?
And stuff like that. Normally, you have the stylist bringing that stuff in. The stylist is picking out the stuff or whatever, and then you have someone that's actually taking all that stuff out, laying it out for the artist. Then the artist actually chooses what they're going to wear. Sometimes the stylist will well, most of the time, if there's a stylist, the stylist will dress the client. But then there are sometimes when the client, like Future, he just dresses himself.
Oh, Lordy.
He picks out his stuff. Yeah, girl, I know.
Yeah, I know no harm, but I'm about sick of him. I just sick of him.
That's the wizard.
He's so depressed. Like somebody give him like a hug or something. Poor Future.
Yeah,
That's because he's too dang on arrogant. Calm it down. Bring it down, son. Bring it down a notch.
And leave CC alone. Damn it. You don't make more than her man. You don't make more than her hubby, okay? And you ain't getting them endorsements. You can wish them what you want to wish them, but she knows.
That's the one that got away.
Little
yeah.
They take care of her and your son and them other kids.
And then he punks them so nicely. Come on, son. Like he just does his shit like that. I'm like, you ain't shit.
I like Russell. I thought I saw Russell in somebody's video back in the day, like way back in the day. Was it? It might have been a Rough Riders. I think I might have a screenshot somewhere because I'm gonna do some paintings. But I was like, is that Russell Williams? Was it Duma? Was it the Duma video? It might have been. You know, do my ladies run this mother?
Yeah.
When they were playing football with the ladies, remember? Videos used to be so lit back in the day.
Didn't they? You couldn't wait for a video, somebody to drop a video.
That's why Diddy got into it with Steve Stout. Because of that Hate Me Now video. And they played, and when and I said the day that it came out, I was like, I need to record this video. And I said, fuck it, I'll get it later. It'll show again. And then they never showed that one again with Diddy on the cross, and I was so pissed. To this day.
Oh yeah, because they caught a lot of flack from that.
He said, do not show me on that cross. And
but ain't nobody gonna take his ass on that damn cross and shoot.
Hello.
What was you doing on there?
You get your dumb self on there. I was about to cuss.
I love that video too. When they on top of the bodega. And then they had the lions in the club with the fur coats and the fur hat.
You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Man. You know, the man is horrible, but the music is great.
The music is great because it's not his. That's why I'm talking about, oh, his music declined. No, you take it from them artists. That is not his music.
People don't get up with him no more.
And wasn't that Nas?
Who wrote that song? Yeah, but Jadakiss wrote a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. That's like, so people happy. I'm like, for what? It's not like a R. Kelly again. R. Kelly, right? Is the taking off Diddy's music is not hurting him. It's hurting. I mean, yeah, it is. But why we don't fight for it to go to the artist? Why nobody want to fight for that? Why we don't fight for the money could go back to Mace or go back to, why we up there? I'm like, we do shit ass backwards all the time. And we happy at the wrong things because the artist is still not getting the money. So even though they taking the money back, but it's going into their pockets.
Especially them kids. Who was them they ain't kids, they're not kids. From making the band that he made to walk and get the cheesecakes and all that.
And there's a juniors right in Grand Central Station. Why they have to go all the way to Brooklyn?
First of all,
horrible.
They probably wouldn't have had to go. I think what he really wanted to see was their response. Because remember, he started washing toilet bowls, right? So the weather's nice. So why couldn't you go? Right? Walk together. See, by the time things is not, people think it's bad. When you're talking about somebody who really started from the bottom, like, well, if I really started from the bottom, then you know what? You can walk to, you know what I'm saying?
From 42nd Street, Shug?
Yeah, that walk ain't nothing, girl.
You walk home from Times Square?
Hell yeah. But maybe they wouldn't have had to go. What I'm saying is, if they would have showed them more, like, come on, y'all, let's go. This is what we gotta do. Maybe it would have changed. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people just test you to see what you're going to do. They be like, nah, you ain't got to go walk all the way over there. But being that y'all acting all funky, now walk and go get it.
They had to go over the bridge and everything. The only time I had to walk home from 125th, and that was 9/11, because everything was everything was stopped. Everything stopped moving, and every time the buses came, it was full, packed to the brim. And it was beautiful that day. So we walked home from Harlem. That's the furthest. I guess it's about the same though, right? That could probably be the same. I mean, we walk all the time, and we do. But that was crazy. Like over the bridge and everything. You walked across the bridge before?
One time. because that beat traffic, baby. That beats traffic, right?
Wow.
But even who, like I said, it's what you make it. And once you show people the effort, they probably be like, y'all ain't got to go. But they would still be complaining, yo, sometimes you ain't going to be complaining. You may not want to walk over the bridge, but when you're going to be sitting out there doing shows 10 and 12 times a day, you're going to be doing a lot more than that. At least he's
That's
preparing
true.
you.
That is true.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
And at that time, I ain't doing this. All right. So that sometimes it's a test. And it's a test, and people be getting all, I be like, hold up now. They getting all in their pansies. I be like, stop it.
Is Junior's even there anymore? It's still there? It gotta be still
That's
there.
one thing that's still there. Crazy, but yep.
It's not even that popping to me. Like the cheesecake is good, but it's not like, oh my god, I gotta walk the Junior's good.
Even if you buy it, now back in the days when it was whoa, I don't know what it is now.
Damn, that's like everything.
Yeah,
But
but
there's one in Grand
Do
Central
y'all be
Station
eating grape
too.
nut ice cream?
What?
Do y'all eat grape nut ice cream?
Grape nut ice cream.
Is that from Ben and Jerry? Not Ben. Yeah, is it Baskin Robbins? Right?
No, I used to get it from the Jamaican restaurant and from Jamaica.
Oh yeah, you right. They had that in Washington Heights. Yep, I've had it before. I haven't had it in forever though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they sold it at what's the name? Golden Cross.
That's the business. I love me some grape nut ice cream.
They don't have no Golden Crust out here, and people be like fronting on Golden Crust. I don't care. Everybody has eaten out of Golden Crust.
Baby.
At the last minute.
Baby, how terrible it tastes now. Stay fronting on it. They don't even cook it there no more. They bring it in bags. It's not even fresh.
Yeah, because the Golden Crust in Mount Vernon was fresh. Like it was like any other Jamaican spot because they made everything there.
Once they got big, they come in bags, and you could taste the difference. And they don't even heat it up well enough. I'm like, what the hell?
What they do? Like put it in them like lunch school like pots with the water in the bottom?
No, they just heat that sucker up. They come in the bags. They put it in a pan. Yeah, like a lunch school pan, and that is it. Heat it up and you serve it. Act like they've been cooking all day. They ain't do nothing.
It was a family that ran the one in Mount Vernon. They had a few extra employees there, but most of it was just like any other spot. And even the beef patties was made there. And now, I guess now because they franchise.
Yeah. So that's where all these frozen beef patties came from, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because they're in the Dollar Tree now.
Yeah.
You know what? Stop.
Yeah. They are. I don't complain.
And they went up. They went up.
Yeah. They about to close them though, you know?
It's gonna be $7 now.
They got a $5 area in there and everything.
That bullshit, but
if y'all have any island family members, we need some more people over here in Vegas. There's only like 3 Caribbean spots. Y'all would make bank, I'm telling you.
I'll tell my son to tell his friend he has a Caribbean spot.
He should, yeah, you gotta come to Vegas. He should probably know that.
He might be in Vegas. I'm gonna have to ask my son where he is exactly. And then also I'll probably tell my old neighbor he has a restaurant, and I saw he opened up another one in Long Beach. It's called Peppers.
Or you get somebody, or you just open it and get people to work for you.
You know, I was saying that I was actually thinking about that. And I'm trying to get my older son, because he's a chef. I mean, I cook too, but I'm trying to get my older son to do something like that. I've been trying for a minute. He's working for USC, like for the frat houses and stuff. He cooks for them. So
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
equal
I
who?
was thinking about that.
You open that sucker up and you
Mm-hmm.
get what you need and you hire people that's gonna cook and that gives
Yeah.
you to taste it.
Mm.
I'm sure you know people begging you to bring them to the States right now.
You know that is so true.
I don't rock with too many people in Jamaica. But
I'm
I
gonna
do
tell them
like
you said that.
No, but she's saying the ones you do rock with, if you cook, that's a work permit.
no,
Mhm.
my friend, I'm gonna talk to her about it when I go back because let me tell you something. That girl, she is amazing. I love her so much. That's the one I told you who lets me raise her daughter. But she's working on her visa and stuff to get to the States and everything. But I'll definitely talk to her about that because she been
Yeah.
schooling me the whole 16, 17 years I've been going to Jamaica.
Even like, cause in northern Las Vegas, cause everyone
Yeah.
up here goes like about 25, 30, 40 minutes, even for like Puerto Rican food, like Dominican food, like things like that, everything. Jamaica, anything from the islands, because there's not a lot of island people over here. Not like back east. You can't
My
even get beef
friend
patties in a pizza shop here. The pizza shops don't sell no beef patties.
my friend got mad. Her brother got mad when he came out here from New York. He was like, man, it ain't no man, ain't no Chinese food, man, no pizza places, man,
Nope.
ain't nothing open, man. He was like, y'all,
Terrible.
Cali is whack, man. I was cracking up.
And what you do have closed mad early. I never seen stuff close at like a restaurant close at like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, what?
That's what he was talking about.
Them Asians, especially the takeout, they be in there till like what? I could probably like when I come home from the club, they still be open. Let's put it like that, or they be just about to close. And our clubs don't are close later than they do on the West Coast too. Our clubs close at like 4.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
When you know, don't
Like
ask me the
clubs
time
that
for
close
hours.
like that.
Sometimes
It's
our
after.
parties last the whole weekend, right?
Oh yeah, especially in like certain
Don't ask
places.
me what time hours close.
Don't let it be somebody
It might
from.
be a continue near you, right?
And you go home and the
Oh,
block
that's
be
how
having
it
a
is in
party.
Jamaica. I love
Be
it.
Yeah,
going the whole weekend, right? It's the
be
same
nothing but
party.
island folk out there. Yeah, it'd be like a Sean Paul video where your parents upstairs playing dominoes.
Baby, I love it. I'm telling you the truth. Wait, why I was getting mad punching the air when we would be watching a certain Nature Boy videos, and I used to hear the crickets like, he doesn't deserve my Caribbean crickets. He doesn't deserve get away from my crickets. Like you
They
don't
was away
deserve
from
to hear
him,
that
girl.
shit
You all
from
right. They got away from him. You all right, because they did not want to smell none of that.
He's scared of
man.
he's scared of bugs.
Okay.
How you got a Haitian flag and what else was it? Was it a Dominican
Puerto
flag?
Rican flag,
A Puerto Rican flag,
A
and you're
Belizean
supposed to be
Dominican
flag.
from
flag.
Harlem, but you scared of bugs. And then
Exactly.
you
I
a
said
nigga.
the same thing.
What? That rooster had me dying though. Every time he was like, that rooster was... Somebody else had a rooster in their videos too. I can't remember who it was. It was another like cloud chasing YouTuber that was always lying, and they had a rooster like either in the neighbor's yard or something. Every time they was talking the most shit, the rooster would be going off.
That's one thing I love about living over here because it's a rooster over here, and it just makes me think about waking up in Jamaica. Like anything I can grasp onto that makes me think about that, I'll be like, "Oh God, yes!" It calms my nerves. So when I hear the rooster, I be like, "Oh, wait, why the last time I was in Jamaica, I heard some peacocks and I was going crazy." So my mission when I go back is to find out where they were so I can see them.
You could probably get some. I didn't even know peacocks made a sound.
You said you didn't know they what?
They made a sound.
Girl, yeah. I'm gonna have to I screenshotted your number. I'm gonna have to send you photos, videos of me actually. There's a whole community that I go to and it's just full of peacocks.
Please
And they
do,
be
please.
on a roof and everything. It's so hilarious. I'll be like, where my babies at? Where my babies?
One of my friends said that her neighbor had a peacock in LA and it kept coming into her yard and stuff like that, but she let it be.
Mm-hmm. The ones where I used to live at, I think they hit that one. And then there
Oh
the
my
lady
God.
that I know that's the Emotion's daughter, they have one in their neighborhood too, not too far from here. So yeah.
We got
Yeah.
turkeys up in Yonkers. I don't know if they make it down to Brooklyn.
Wow.
Wild turkeys, and they mean it in the geese. They be punking the geese.
Now you know that's something because them geese are mean.
Mm-hmm. But don't let the raccoons come out. Fat ass raccoons.
Okay.
What y'all raccoons been eating?
Everything.
In New York, they as big as bears. We don't have none of that here in Vegas. We got scorpions and tortoises.
Oh my
And
God. I went to go clean at Jordan Wood's house and for the first time, and that's what I found in her doggone kitchen.
what,
I
a
said,
tortoise?
you know, you got y'all got scorpions around here. She was like, "Oh my God, thank you for telling me." I'm like, "Girl, I ain't trying to get bit."
My niece's dog got bit by a scorpion not so long ago. He couldn't visit for Easter. We were upset
Mm,
because he couldn't come. She said he got bit by a scorpion. I was like, fuck that scorpion. Not on
okay.
my CME. And we got rabbits.
I
When you
love
go up,
rabbits.
there's like buzzards and stuff. When you go up in like Red Rock and stuff, there's like buzzards. But if you got even if a tortoise is in your yard, you can't touch it. You got to leave it. You can't get it
Really?
removed. Nothing. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Wow.
I don't know, but people are crazy in Vegas, so they really don't enforce that type of. They're not going out their way. But it's illegal to touch it. You're not supposed to touch it. Yeah,
Oh,
rattlesnakes too.
oh my God. I was driving today and my son saw someone's yard, their gate was open, and why did it have the most beautiful infinity pool in their backyard? And it wasn't even a huge pool. It was so beautiful. I said, "Oh my goodness."
Do they have rattlesnakes?
Rattlesnakes?
Because Jackie said rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes where? In Vegas or in LA?
Probably both. Shoot.
In the hills and stuff, yeah, where the peacocks are, there are, and actually not even just there, where is it? Like in the mountains and stuff where they hike or whatever by the parks and stuff. I want to hike, but I'm afraid because I don't want to run into no snakes. And I know Gucci crazy self, he probably be trying to investigate.
Like, what's that sound? That's what my mama.
Girl, he be barking up and trying to get away from the dang thing. He hearing it rattle. He probably thinking it's a toy. Ain't nobody got time. Nobody got time for that. My son he just warned me. He said, "Now you know when we take him to Jamaica, you gonna have to watch him." Yes.
Oh, y'all got big animals there,
Like shoot.
all over the island.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend's from Antigua, and he was showing me pictures of these big, huge. What are they called?
What, the lizards?
The lizards. The turtles were huge in the ocean. The ones that the swimming turtle thingies.
Yeah.
And they're not fish, but they're kind of shaped like a what are they named? Start with an S. It's on the tip of my tongue. Ugh, let me see if I can find it. Stingray.
Oh yeah.
And stingrays is big as fuck. And there was pigs in the ocean.
I've heard of that.
On the shore mostly. They were swimming, having a good time.
I watched something and somebody was these men. I guess it was some part of Africa or something, and they was in the water and they just came running, bailing out the water, and it was a dang on panther.
A
chasing
panther?
a panther. Them chased them out the water. It was so crazy.
I know alligators and crocodiles will chase you out here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not careful, if you certain parts, they're coming after you. But a panther? A goddamn panther?
Girl, imagine. Can you imagine?
No!
You worried about sharks and your damn panther come chase you out the water. What kind of mess is that?
That's why they need to release Lion King. I mean, not Lion King. What's his name? Yeah, Lion King. Ain't you? Tiger King. That's what they need to release. The Tiger King. Let him out of jail. He
If
can't
Baskins can be free, so can he.
Mm-hmm.
Leave him alone.
I feel like watching that again. That shit was
And then what happened to the other man though? The buff
one that got
had
him
all
locked
the
up?
women. The one had all the women and stuff.
The short one?
I don't remember if he was short. I just know I think he was kind of buff, and then he had all them women, and then they was like a cult too, because they was volunteering to take care of the tigers and stuff or whatever. But like I guess it was mishandling the tigers, and I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Them rednecks was off the chain. This is why people will never tell me we the only ghetto ones ever.
Right. Because who would? Okay, yeah. I mean, wishful thinking or just saying, man, if I had this, I would buy this. But to really actually go and not buy one tiger, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They was feeding them Walmart meat. Expired Walmart meat.
Yes.
Like, remember that? These are not no
crazy. And then I never in my life have heard of you go to a not a city but a state, and then you just go and pet tigers, and if you go to a zoo but not nobody's house, you on somebody's land. And you just petting the tigers and riding the tigers. What?
It's not like a city zoo or nothing.
And he fussing at them like they his kids. Get out, damn it. Oh, damn it.
Like, yo, you want to buy my mixtape on the way out? Like, what? They was damn sure in his house.
Oh my God. The little sideshow. He got the little other thing, attractions for the kids, the little kids, and it all set up.
They was on that meth out on the side. Like, you're not looking next to
Oh my God. Wait. Okay, Carol Baskins and then her husband, but
which one?
No.
She killed like
the first one we can't say too much about him because he don't go missing.
Yeah, exactly. But her tigers is nice and plump, huh?
But the other one, he did everything that woman said. I guess you know what? If I was in his shoes, I probably would.
See, this is why you gotta be careful of women that don't be fussing too much. The ones that are too polite and be smiling in your face. So you're like, yo, Tiger King was off the chain.
That was so funny. That don't make no kind of sense.
Welcome to America, people. This shit is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
This nigga had a mixtape. And the songs was bopping too.
Girl, like it has an audacity to be good. Like what? And then I feel bad because then they sucker, but the one that got him out of the con man, that suckered him out of his business.
Yeah, they rather be jail. He's in jail. He's in prison.
That's horrible.
Oh my god. He could be in there with Diddy. Watch.
Mm-hmm. They go for it, but super team.
He gonna be finding bad boy.
Oh damn! Imagine. I'm telling you, R. Kelly gonna write the music, Puffy gonna produce it, and he gonna be the artist. You know, who knows? Young Thug might come over there and do some stuff too.
Tell Quincy come through. Bring a contract with you on your next visit. We gonna sign Nature Boy. We gonna sign Nature Boy, and we gonna sign Tiger King.
You're right. Nature Boy will finally be famous.
Yes. Oh God, they're gonna whip
He won't
his
just
ass.
be infamous. He'll be famous.
You know, whoever come visit him, he coming out to see you. Like he's not.
Stop biting me.
Goddamn attention.
Mm-hmm.
See, like who's that?
Who gonna have the visitor list? What in the visitor list gonna come out?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
What's gonna happen?
Like,
who gonna bust it out? Because imagine who's gonna be trying to come to see him.
Thank you. Thank you for made it rain. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for coming back.
He heard us fooling all, and he was like, "Okay." No, but you know what? They did show your member. I don't know why I got for members only, or maybe am I on the right ID or thing? Hey, kiddo.
Now I did a video right before this one, and that's just for members only. It's basically the same thing,
but I'm a member,
right? So you could see that other one.
Maybe it was still uploaded when you did it, when I saw it.
Right, because I did it right afterwards. But it's basically the same video, just that Misa had some uncompromising things in her. Some big long dong silvers, right? Papows. And I'm like, that's against the right, because she was showing when went down at the raid.
The titties. Oh no, okay.
So I was like, whoa, they came in with them big thing. I'm like, I don't feel like getting problems on YouTube. Yeah, they should show that with the other pictures we didn't see. And I ain't want no problems.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, AC Shakoria 4. Thank you for subscribing to the members only.
So that one, see what them pop-outs are like, what y'all already seen, but make sure y'all go and check that out. Now, don't forget, guys, I'm trying to get my little bit of hours and Tony and then Sugar Baby. I'm just trying to grow that one period. So they took all my hours from me. So it's just basically by getting the hours. So even if I don't watch it, just replay game, go to the bathroom, whatever, let's let it play, right? If just trying to get them hours. One, I got the subscribers, can't get the hours. One, I got the hours, can't get the subscribers. Unbelievable.
Don't say that. Words are powerful. You will.
No, but I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. Thank you, darling. Got to change the way we speak. I keep saying that all the time. It works for the goose, works for the gander.
Mm-hmm.
Got to change your vocabulary, change how you say stuff.
You see where it got Nature Boy? He talking about that shit.
I ain't say nothing like that.
Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what really happened. Okay.
It's all like the video.
She was like, no. Yeah, nigga. She said no. She's like, no.
I suck my thumb. I rub my ear. I am like a big kid. I suck my thumb. Everybody knows me.
You know how you own your wife. You own her. Like you have
she's property. She's property. You know, she's property. You know. She has my name tattooed on her.
God's property, right?
Everybody that's in prison deserve to be there.
It's in your mind. We all doing the bid.
If I'm in jail, you in jail.
If somebody gonna write me in my chat, my comment people, y'all be thinking I be talking to y'all. I do not. I be talking to them people in the comments, right? The people who's after watch the show, they watch the people replay game. That's when they get the braves, right? Well, people who suffer from cancer, you know what I mean? When they cut their head off, it's a solidarity. Y'all don't call that a what? That ain't what they gotta do with Nature Boy. Like some stuff will make it to it, and some stuff YouTube will hold it. But I still get to see. Because I'm telling you, every time I'm talking not nice, that's to them not nice people who leave comments. It's for people think I'm not talking to y'all.
And it don't matter what their mind morphs it into. The facts remain. You could what had happened. What had happened was it to death. It don't matter what your nut brains come up with. It's what the law says.
What he said,
and that too.
He did that.
He said,
Nobody had to do nothing.
No.
And then, like I keep telling you guys, as I move forward, it's going to be like a lot of things is going to be. Is I keep telling you that the giveaways. Jackie got her giveaway. I'm gonna now. I can still do one. What one did I say I was doing the next one? I forgot. I think I said June. I think I said June. The next giveaway. And a lot of stuff is gonna be just for
I'll do a giveaway too.
Huh?
I'll do a giveaway for you too. I'll give you something to give.
But it's gonna be only for members.
Okay. I don't care what you do with it too.
And then I do a big one for my mods because I love my mods, right? I love my mods. I like to do a big one. But when I usually do for my mods, I never do a giveaway for my mods. I just give them, right? I just say, hey, pick out something, right? So we're gonna have some people, right? But only the people who support the channel, I'm going to support your stuff, right? So I don't get no support. So, but I got other places. I still say June, right? So a lot of things are gonna be because I'm like this. They tip when they become a member. So if other people, they like the show, so we're gonna give you part of the show. The rest of the show gonna go to my members. So I ain't got to say support the channel. They are supporting the channel. I mean, people can't like at least say, let me just donate $1. And people have been watching for years and they don't want to give you $1. I'm like, well, damn.
I know how to be. I know how to be.
Yeah.
I don't even get your notifications, Kiki.
I don't even get mine.
You say you don't get my notifications?
No, so please text me when you're going live.
Wait, when on what platform? On this? You know what? I don't think because I ain't got that many subscribers yet, so I don't think I can go line. I was trying to which I'm glad I wasn't able to, but I was trying to do a short when I picked up this doggone print a garment machine.
That's the way to go.
You know what? What's that? There's a YouTuber. I forgot her name. I used to watch her stuff all the time, and she sends out a mass text. Like she's with a company, and people only pay $1 a month, and she will send you a text that she's about to go live.
Oh, you talking about TKO?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And when I was signed up, yeah, me too. She does really
Tanya
good. She's
TKO.
really good. Yeah, she's really good at commentating and stuff like that.
Yes,
but her text work.
Her.
I haven't had it in a while, but it works.
See, I'm a type of person. Unless it's beef involved, then I'm like, don't mention it. Ain't no beef. I'm not that type of person. But don't mention it. I'm like, nah, they good, right? We do two different things. So I'm not. It's not like I just don't like when people start out with you and we cool, and then I be nice and send people over there. Then y'all don't know me no more. I'm like, you could do too. You could go wherever you want to go, but don't forget about Don't
Even
go to the
replay
person
game is
they say.
appreciated.
Right. Use home bases first. And like me, when I was putting that type of predicament, I got 2 tabs because I'm on the computer. I'm going to be in both.
Both. Yeah, I got my iPad open. Well, I used to. I haven't had it
Right.
open in a while, but I used to have my
Yeah.
iPad open too.
Yeah.
I
I gotta
have
find a
2
charger.
separate phones. Mm-hmm.
Now
Everybody
people
still
think,
got their old phone because what's the name? Apple don't even be doing the returns anymore. They give you like $5 for your old phone. So I know everybody got their default, their old phone.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Hook that up
ma'am.
to the Wi-Fi. Play both.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And YouTube is not a cult. Y'all are not linked to, just like you watched ABC and NBC and CBS and BET all before, you could do it in YouTube too.
Yep. So that ain't people because you don't like me. I don't get off here and watch myself. I get off here and watch people. So, but the thing is, like when they don't pop on me now, you've been solid. Now people just want to pop, but then stay where you want to stay. I'm not secondary. Now I'm secondary to some people. That's okay because you already have a main place where you go. I'm not talking about them. Even what support both for catch their rerun. Why catch my rerun? You understand what I'm saying? I would not be number 2 lest I
I
want to.
also like to donate because those are planting seeds, you know.
And
So
you always support the channel. Booski supports the channel. Jackie supports the channel. Right? That's why I said I'm gonna just start doing a lot of things and just membership so we could talk and it won't probably sometimes won't be no subject. Probably think when I do my deep dive in which I never get because a lot of things I be wanting to show, it turns it be ineligible. That's why I had to hurry up and get that one off because don't you see no big things was coming in. I like, get you, I think we in trouble. I said, me let's start.
We should do the Harlem Tiger King.
And then I might, if I don't get the copyright strikes, because Sweetmont did a movie night. I would love to do a
that would
movie
be
night.
good.
And I want to know how she did it. And that's going to be for members only too.
I've heard other people do movie nights, but they don't engage during their movie nights, and that's the whole point. Like, we don't learn to socialize. There's no more like, ticket spots and nothing like that, like it used to be. Everybody socializes online.
But the movie that she was showing, you can't, like certain movies you do show you can't socialize because then you're going to miss something. Now you got the ones you could, like older ones you could socialize with. But these the ones that she had, that you will miss something really quick. So that's when you pause it and say, hey, what y'all got to say, whatever. But certain movies, because if it's a thrill, if you know what I mean.
We need them old, like true lives or them old documentaries, like, because they have old like bad boy documentaries.
Yeah, but I'm going to be bringing that. Them I want to bring, and then I'm gonna do like so I'm for the people, so I'm gonna do a number membership. Hey, what y'all want to see, right? And then we're gonna pick, and then we're gonna still get to everybody's, but what we're gonna do is whoever picked the most, theirs will go first, and theirs will go second. It's gonna be a lot of things. I tell people, y'all gonna have to get in the membership because people don't like the tip. So they're already tipping. So why not support the people that tip? Y'all should not get the same thing that other people get. I mean, some people been like never. And it's okay. It's okay, but it's time consuming. I'm gonna put the time in where it should be. Because you already see 1 minute you got 1 minute you monetize, next minute you're not monetized. It's always something. But I'm gonna round this off because it's 2:05 over here. I'm gonna round this off. If there's anything last thing you want to say about Kristen getting hit with a lawsuit, doing the same type of things as Daddy did, and Misa speaking out about her son, feel free because you wasn't here to talk about it.
Well,
I don't like to hear from you unless I hear from my cat, even though it's her cat, but it's my cat now because I just love him. I'm like, what is he? Just like this one, what y'all want? She like, that's him? That's him? That's you.
There she no, the second one was her.
What you want, baby? You have became part of the family. My cat and dog and your cats, they are family. It don't be an episode we don't hear from them. Oh Lord, now here go Jackie. You see, I can't stand you and Nick. 30,000 years later.
Get off my stuff.
And then I'm going to find that interview, what I did with Velva's mom. I'm gonna bring that one back up live. But I might do it for just my members. I'm talking about members is special. You said only members?
Only members.
Okay, I heard that.
But we gonna let them know it's going down.
I may do that. Now my morning is not y'all morning. But I'm gonna still definitely. Oh, I got an interview coming up Thursday with Sweet Daddy. Sweet Daddy, y'all remember Sweet Daddy?
Yes.
His granddaughter
Ooh.
is gonna come give us an interview.
Now, I have been patiently waiting for that. I was like, hold your tongue. Don't
No,
just wait.
she's another one. The family wasn't feeling. So how we do it? I start off with me, then I add Kevin, and then at the end y'all come up. Cause I don't want to. I don't like to bombard people with too many people on the panel. So a lot of times I say what I said, then I done said it. Now I might come back like towards the end or whatever. So whatever questions that y'all would like to ask her, it will be Thursday. Whatever. What I do? Did I cut us off? Oh, whatever questions. I said that. So whatever questions y'all have to ask her. Oh, I wanted to keep it there. Whatever questions y'all wanted to ask her, y'all can start like writing them down when it comes down. Look at the code. I'm gonna show that in the beginning, and then she's gonna come in.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna music. I gotta put that back up there. Why I be touching stuff? Dag nugget.
If somebody could get an interview with the Harlem Tiger King, that the one that had it in the project.
I know him.
Wait,
no, you don't.
We grew up. That was my grandmother's building.
Oh my goodness.
That's why he's been.
I'm gonna hang up right now. She lying.
We grew up together, baby. That was 200 West 143rd Street. Stop playing.
I want to talk to him.
I'm gonna see if I can make that happen.
Girl,
we still. I got to hit up one of my cousins or whatever and like, yo, what's up with Antoine? But I know they found the place. And I'm like, can you imagine we all living in that building? This motherfucker got Tiger in there.
I'm telling you, everybody in New York is 6 degrees of separation from somebody. The Harlem Tiger King, he don't get his just due. If this nigga, wherever he was, this white dude with the mullet, is in jail, is getting all this. Why are they not hitting up the dude in Harlem? Those
exactly.
He had a tiger, a lion. He had a alligator up in there. What?
I remember when I was young.
And you know what? And you know what started the war?
What?
A cat.
A cat. Cat like
a regular cat.
Hold up. God damn it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's the feline like the house cat.
Like, no, I'm the house cat. Get this big mofo out of here. Get this big motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, I can't even imagine a cat and a lion.
Yeah, we grew up together, got in trouble together. Yep. Look at there. His name is Antoine.
I cannot believe that. You know him.
I'm gonna try to make that happen, girl. I'm gonna hit up a couple of people. Like, is he still living here alive? Tell him I need an interview.
Goodness, that's amazing.
Then I got a cousin I'm trying to see. She a lawyer too, big time lawyer. But I'm trying to see will she pop up on the show sometime and do that, because that cousins, they be cousins, but then next they become distant cousins. I'm like, I should change our pampers. How we distant? Yo, what's up with that?
Right.
But I know I always fully enjoy you guys. Y'all is my family for real. I really enjoy my queens of the panel.
I love y'all.
Oh, we love you more. What's up with my other boo? Say, LaShawn.
I don't know. I've been busy with the family for this whole entire week, and I haven't spoken to anybody. I saw her once online.
Is she still going Mad Hatter?
You know, she just need a hug. That's all she needs. She's
We're
my
gonna take a trip
sensitive
down
little sis.
give her a hug. Give her a hug.
I thought I was sensitive. But she's good people. You know,
Yeah, but her sensitive is full with anger. Like girl, she ain't gonna stop. She ain't gonna stop till
she probably in the bushes right now.
She ain't gonna stop till she crack a skull or something. Then she's like, okay, I feel better. Whew.
Take up boxing or something. Let that out. Let it out.
Let it out. Satin. But we're gonna get some music out of here. Get some music. Pump up that jam. I don't know where it's gonna stop it at, but as baby on their birthday, he was stunting. And the next thing you know, I got a lawsuit the next day. Right? That's fucked up.
Crazy.
But they all right. Them two right there, they going through. They want to go through because Diddy done set them up. That's why he had them at all them parties, and that's why. But he was being a kid, and Quincy just sitting back observing because them two gonna be the new ones that everybody got to go through. Quincy, because Quincy the oldest, he don't need to save it. He knows everything.
If you're gonna run a company, multi-million-dollar company, you're gonna have a lawsuit. So,
yeah.
Par for the course.
I like to thank my Bush babies, my replay gang. I like to thank my Jackie and everybody else. Thank y'all for staying solid. But I'm a damn sure hit up my Harlemite people like, yo, where the hell is Antoine?
Yes, Antoine.
I was like, are you serious? Where you find him? But he okay. The line is okay. I mean, the Tobias and the Tigers, like, I don't know what happened to the cat. The cat said, fuck, I tell them cats is something else. Y'all be thinking them cats scared. That ain't bitch. I wish you would get your sitting up. I'm the house cat. Get your ass back out there and take over my spot. I was start his shit.
So you're supposed to be in a jungle somewhere.
How you doing in my spot?
Cat probably was slapping everybody.
And nobody smells nothing. He didn't scratch us nothing. I'm like, whoa. But they did
pee a lot too.
They did do a show on him though. They did have a little show. Yeah, somebody did do a couple of interviews. You got to look it up. I forgot his last name, but you can put like Antoine, the lion, the house, and the house. This is in the PJs. Now you know it's even worse.
Exactly. He should have been like Tiger King, gotten a multiple. He had a series. Why Antoine ain't get a series?
And why he ain't take nothing?
That man is crazy. That's a wild man right there.
Nah, he cool. He cool. He cool. He just
I'm not saying like wild is like, you know, out there.
They knew he had that
crazy,
but
you know,
lion and
like,
tiger. They knew he had that.
You gotta be brave.
Mm. They said there was like a nursing home across the street too, and the old people used to be in the window talking about their tigers.
No, I mean, unless they built one, there's no
God.
Unless they
built a hospital or something.
No, unless they built one, there is no that's 7th Avenue. Ain't no hospital across the street. I mean, no nursing home. Unless they built one. Remember, they be building stuff, but no. Ain't nothing but stores and stuff across the street. Now, if they built one, they could have built one. But when we was there, no.
I know they smoked that tigers and they pee buckets.
Oh my! All right, guys, I'm going to be out of here because like 2 something. All right, I appreciate all of you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I see you guys tomorrow.
Mañana.
Peace reflections.